emotional?
Boy got the speaker of the day.
Too emotional.
Production back crispy.
Yeah.
You
Too
know
emotional. Too emotional. When I watched them.
Something on the beat. Every time I feel it's going to be.
Corner,
I'm
like
starving
thousands
to
of
hit.
others
They know I'm
across
going
the
to
country.
eat. I don't give a
It's
fuck.
a place to
What
go
we
if you want to be
playing
seen.
in
And to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change.
Funk is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. As soon as you hear that groove, I know I got you.
My name is AMON. Say what you want, just spell my name right. You hurt. And let me always tell you who I am at all times, man, because sometimes people forget, man.
Do they?
Yeah, I feel like that.
Do just not care sometimes?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Blanket basket
He's like,
shit.
wow.
Yeah,
Like, I've
Full
been-
body mirror face ass boy.
This nigga
I
did
think
a
it
whole
boils down
intro
to
of
speaking to a
himself.
certain type of person.
Like two other motherfuckers. They probably said, I am David Ruffin.
It's
Somebody.
But who is it for?
But they
It's
like that
for
motherfucker got a bow tie.
It's for brilliant men.
You know
It's
it's real.
for
They lock the door
entertainers.
up, but the whole door glass. You know how pissed off you gotta be in
Next up, man, we got my boy
Don't let
AB in
him
the
shut you up.
building. We're in the
You
building.
can't silence the dream, bro. You cannot silence the goddamn dream.
You damn right.
Too emotional. When I watched
No,
them.
you know what game it
Any nigga that ever looked at me wrong owes me money or ever said any jealous bullshit about me is fucking dead.
Time you got
You
to do
understand
certain
what the
shit.
fuck I'm saying? Hey, they
Time
fucking
you got to
dead.
do certain shit.
Boy, thank you,
Time you got to
motherfucking
do certain shit.
Timbuktu over there.
It's going down, man. It's going down. I'm in the building, man. I am in the building, man. And guess what,
Yeah, I am
man?
mixing this shit.
We have DION's Chicago motherfucking dream.
What up?
Food insecurity and hunger.
You damn right.
To affect millions of Chicago residents.
Sure will.
Dion's Chicago dream is fighting food. That's all I'm giving y'all right now. That's all I'm giving y'all right now.
That's it.
You know? What more you need? Oh, hold on, man.
more can I say?
Before
Look at
we
that
move
boy.
on, man, I gotta holler at my boy Kende. Oh, that ain't you.
African genius.
There you go.
Now you refer to me as
Kende.
African genius.
Kende is on hiatus once again, following his tribe. You know, that's all I can tell you. You know, I can't give you guys too much because it's not your business, right?
At all.
But since he was on that world tour, you know, he's still working, and we're working, and we support this brother in his absence. So, you know, shout out to you, Kende. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. How's everybody this week, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Tremendous.
Dion, I want to just say thank you for showing up, man.
Of course.
You know, you didn't have to, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
You got to pay for that. You know it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Definitely. That should definitely go get flagged. They ain't playing no games. If it sound like infringement, they own his ass, okay?
Nah, it's all good, though. It's
boy.
all good. How was your week, brother?
Everything good, man. You know, same old, working harder than anybody else in show business, man.
There you go.
So, I'm bringing that Lil Wayne energy. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Proud, happy to be here. Should have been back sooner. You don't know that he's supposed to been hit me up.
Oh, that's what
And
we doing
let me-
today?
Ooh,
No, that's what we doing
man.
today. Okay.
I believe it, though.
It's getting thick like Houston in this motherfucker, okay?
Swim thick.
I'm trying to trigger him.
Yep.
Boy.
So yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy to be back. Love to talk a little shit, man. There's a lot of shit going on, and some of it relates to me, and other shit, you know, I just like to get my thoughts on.
No, for sure. That's why I got you here, man. You're very, very necessary in your space and what you do, man. And you know, just good energy when you're around, brother. Now be careful now.
Yeah.
Be careful.
For real, I saw it.
Yeah, see, get you some of that.
Yeah, we gonna get the other one. Okay? Hey, that look like a trap. All
Yeah,
right.
man, you know, shout out to our sponsor, man, Master Cow.
What
on
is
on the tequila.
What's the best part of your workout, Dion, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. Triceps, bro.
Okay. I respect that.
Because not a lot of people got good tries. So like, yours used to be better though. I could tell. That's like on the chill. You feel me? Because like with triceps,
Man, just call me old.
no, what I'm saying is with triceps, there's no in between.
It
So
ain't-
like
you got it, you don't.
so when you build up your triceps, you can last for a minute. You can just ride it out because nobody else got none.
You like that term, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You're gonna get booked.
Play.
I only ask you that because in order to have a favorite part of a workout, you have to actually be in a gym.
Of course.
Something you and I know about. Something
yeah.
our brother
Here
to
come-
your
here-
right
here come the shots.
doesn't know about.
Here come the shots.
Wait, he got this beautiful den and he ain't working out?
With the blanket basket.
Oh my God.
He's not working out.
Why?
You know what? I just don't have time. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that.
You know who you're talking to, right?
He tripping.
You know who you're talking to, right?
He's talking to Dr. Strange. We always got time. So here's my response. And after this, we gonna move on because I know
I got a story to tell.
This go hit.
Like
no,
Biggie.
because this go hit after we gone.
Okay.
Right. The reason I work out is because I refuse to reach the highest of heights in my passion and look my worst when I feel my best. Let's leave it there.
Whoa, that's a bar.
That's it.
That's cold though.
Because we didn't wait to get these awards and get the recognition and build these dreams. And then when we get there, we can't fit our tuxedo. I'm just saying.
You can't do your best if you ain't at your best. And you hate to be at your best and not look your best.
And not to mention, when I lose weight, I can see my wee-wee better. So.
That's how you do it. Joe, so my week was decent, bro. I mean, I didn't do anything, man. It was chill. I'm on vacation, doing vacation. Motherfuckers are supposed to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I saw my brother in the gym. I was happy to see him in the gym. My brother today, he graduated from the Cook County Sheriff Academy today. So clap it up for him.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's a passion of his to be in law enforcement and to protect and serve, unlike his big bro, who don't give a fuck about that shit. But it's cool. Man.
That was deep. That was deep.
Very interesting. Sometimes it's not what you do during the week. Sometimes it's, the people you talk to and the stories you hear.
Of course.
I have never heard of an event called Swim Thick.
Oh, yeah.
Swim Thick 2022, which just occurred, all right, in Houston. Let me tell you something, Houston. We have a fucking problem. We have a goddamn problem.
Talk to me.
I bet you money Turkey Leg Hut had to start selling turkey wings and turkey sandwiches. Because all you big motherfuckers was down there. All right? And I'm not big shaming.
It sounds like it, though.
No, I'm behavior shaming.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I know a group. Let's call them Destiny's Child. Since it is Houston. You see what I'm doing now?
Okay, I see.
I went to Houston.
Bars.
Unbeknownst to them, it was Big Girl Weekend.
Unbeknownst, Beyonce.
Unbeknownst to me.
Were you upset that it was Big Girl Weekend?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, good question.
Oh,
I just know that when sometimes heavier set women, healthier women, observe women that are not as heavy as them, maybe slim, maybe in shape, they get upset. Ask Monique, her favorite big girl, skinny girl jokes. We not gonna go there. Lizzo, she be little girl shaming. So don't act like it's me making this shit up. I am definitely not. But
exactly, you're not. You just named two people out of the whole planet.
yeah, but I speak for the masses though. You know what? Y'all talking like y'all like them a little. You know what I'm saying?
So
super heavyweight. I'm cool on that. Though.
I'm not against it. I think beauty is beauty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's about how you wear it, and it's about what you're attracted to. Sometimes you can say you against something, and then you feel it.
Y'all need to scoot off. You're close to him, bro. I'll thunder strike your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, man. The stories I heard, bro, was like I didn't know. I was talking to Destiny's Child, right? And I asked them. I say, did y'all know that it was Slim Thick 2022 in Houston, and that's why y'all went? And the leader of Destiny's Child was mind blown. He was mind blown. Like, it explains why there were so many heavier women in Houston and no eye candy for us to look at. They say them women chased all the men up out of Houston, bro. There was nobody in the malls, at these restaurants, nowhere. And these women I know, they got the bag and they go all over doing that shit. So I know it was all over Houston. Nightclubs, hookah lounges, wine bars, the city's favorite restaurants. They were all over. They say there were no men in sight. And so they decided to have a good time, mind their business. They were catching death stares from Lizzo and Monique. And the heavy girls, not the heavy boys. I'm saying, what's my favorite group? The Fat Boys.
Okay.
I wish they was down there. That'd been cool.
I think you squeezed every fat reference you could in 2 minutes.
Well, right now, though, you know what? Well, it's just funny because I'm in the gym right now, and I'm actually trying to lose weight. No bullshit. So I can't even be mad at nobody, dog. I'm trying to lose fucking weight, man. It ain't working, though.
So you said all that to say that you had a good time. I mean, that's kind of what I got.
Okay.
No?
All right.
Your braids look trash, so
Okay,
that means you were doing too much.
You definitely sweated out your perm.
Exactly.
There was Nipsey Hussle braids, and you came back with D'Angelo braids.
Damn. Which D'Angelo, though?
No.
Devil's Pie.
No. Like
Cruising.
Like we saw him 2 years after that video, and he look a damn mess. Motherfucker.
That like he was jumping turnstiles for a
Y'all
little bit.
remember that? Like, I'm like, oh, he didn't gain weight.
Yeah, he was out of here.
Yeah,
he was out of here for a
We
minute.
was great though, man. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be here with you, brothers, man.
Of course.
Glad to be here.
That's what's up, man. Well, this podcast is for Chicago, by Chicago, man. You know, we don't have an opportunity to talk and sit down and have conversations about this great city of Chicago, and that's what the corner convo is about and for. To highlight, these spaces, this time that we're in, because there's a negative connotation that is attached to Chicago, and I hate the term Chirac, and we're here to dispel that.
Of
right?
course.
I just saw. Actually, ain't nobody gonna ask me how my week was. Thanks.
How was your week?
Thanks, man. You know what? Thanks for asking.
I mean, we saw the blanket basket. We thought you was good.
I mean, yeah, I'm good.
They rolled up too. Now,
I'm
one
good.
was unraveled. That would let us know that you're not feeling your best.
Okay.
Dion.
Very observant.
This
Very
man
observant.
got a picture I could not figure out. He had an orange juice picture.
Bro, he got
Picture.
He got books.
He got stuff. He has things in his house.
Bro, he got things.
New chairs.
Bro, he got an ice machine next to the fridge.
What are
on
we
the
doing
counter.
here? Look at all this dry snitching, man. We are in the studio, okay?
And it's the nice pebble ice too. He be watching his soaps crunching on ice.
Wow. Not the soaps.
With a view of his city to the right.
Not the soaps.
Sitting on his balcony.
But yeah, pregnant behavior. Crunching on ice, huh?
So here in Chicago, man, let's be clear. There was a list that came out, man, and I don't agree with it because it's just wrong. It says Chicago is the second best city in the world. All right, okay. I say the first. Okay. Now, the only other city that was number one was some city in Scotland. Right. That's a good thing, right?
Right.
It actually talks
Edinburgh, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So it speaks to what we're trying to do here in this podcast space. Like, we are actually the best city out here,
facts,
right?
Facts.
Summertime, you got the best festivals, you got the best food, you got the best neighborhoods, you got dope surrounding suburbs. And at the end of the day, there's violence and crime everywhere you go, right? You can't avoid that. But to be on that list, again, they asked like 20,000 people, and this is globally. I think it's kind of dope that we were
18,000 Chicagoans.
For sure.
For sure.
Right. But I think but when you look at it though, what are you looking for when you're talking about a city? So everybody likes to discredit us and say, oh, it ain't Chicago. But anything that you would want in a city, we got it.
It's here.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm sorry, New York, but y'all put trash on the sidewalk.
On the front.
Yeah, that shit is true. Oh.
That is weird.
It's goofy. It's goofy.
Okay? The difference, we know we got rats. We don't invite them in front of the restaurant.
Right.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? That's savagery behavior. So, for us, I think that, everybody can say, oh, well, it shouldn't be Chicago. But if you actually set the parameters, I think that we have some of everything. And it's very few cities in the world that can even rock with us.
Y'all hit the nail on the head, bro. I mean, Chicago has food. It's the reason we go to other cities and we look at their food with our nose up. We got everything here. The scenery is gorgeous. Lakefronts, sky rises.
Skyline.
The nightlife is tremendous. The only knock Chicago has is two of its seasons. It's construction season and the fucking wintertime.
Facts.
They're the fucking worst. And those are the good things about Chicago. But my mind went here, though. We can say best food, best nightlife, best skyline, affordable things to do. We have some of the best racism. Don't get mad at me. Some of the best racism here. Some of the best political bullshit here. Some of the best nepotism. And that's a great thing to me because if you grow up here, you would hate to be culture shocked going somewhere else. It's hard to culture shock a motherfucker from Chicago, bro. We've seen it all, bro.
I agree. But you know what? I'm going to go against what you said, though, because it's funny. Like, I love the wintertime, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's
you love
that
Tim's or something?
No. It's that age-old adage of real hustlers eating the winter.
True shit.
And so for me, what I love about it is if you really a hustler, if you really a go-getter, you can't afford to sit on your ass for 6 months. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You can't afford to take 4 months.
What time you talking about?
No, I'm just saying in general. So when the weather, because first of all, it ain't only warm, but like 3 fucking months.
That's true.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So don't act like we got shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like when it comes to like the weather, it's like it just challenge you to like, man, how bad do you want it?
It beats me all the time.
I know it do.
It defeats me. Pause.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
He like getting beat. So.
He a little freaky ass little boy.
Hey,
You see where he just came from.
He's from Dickinson, Houston.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm not going back there, bro.
No, you're going back.
This shit existed, bro. I did not know Slim Thick was a real
Why you
thing,
so
bro.
excited, bro? Why are you so excited?
But you did the Barack Obama.
I'm not going back,
Man, you
though.
hit him with the.
Hold on, let me ask my friends who he talking to.
Okay.
Talking to, bro. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, he has imaginary friends too.
Bro, come on, fam.
You too big to have
Exactly.
Imaginary friends are for people who small. Like you can't be like you can't be over 6 feet with an imaginary friend. That nigga big too.
Right.
Hey,
Like it's 2 6-foot motherfuckers in here.
It's funny you said,
Bro.
It's funny you said that, dog, because somebody told a joke about Brittany Griner and America trying to make a trade for her. Joe, I can't take credit for it, but they said, man, Biden should be in the front office for the Lakers. They trading a big for a shooter. I said, boy, shut the fuck up.
Oh my. That's some good shit though. I like that. I like that.
Big for a shooter.
So you know LeBron James needs shooting.
John DeMarco.
That's funny as hell.
Say no.
Hey, I got a couple
Slim thick.
Chicago fun facts. Did you know that the Chicago River is the only river that runs backwards?
Why is that a thing, though, bro? It's also
Well, back in the 1900s, this particular Chicago River, it caused started like a small epidemic here. And it was flowing all of the nastiness that you flush down the toilet into Lake Michigan. And people were catching whatever disease that was.
Disease.
Monkeypox?
Yeah, all that, right? So they reversed the river, right? First of all, how the fuck did you reverse an entire river, right? It's a river. How the fuck do you reverse it? But they dug down, reversed the shit, and then started flowing to the
How
desplaines
the
river.
fuck you reverse a river back then?
Exactly.
Them niggas had Bluetooth in 1873. What the fuck?
But again, Chicago's dope, man. The only river that is reversed.
They also pour green shit into the river every St. Patrick's Day.
Facts.
Which is
And
dumb.
a bunch of rubber fucking ducks in the river,
Which is
too,
dumb.
for no reason.
All right,
All
facts.
this shit.
I'm with y'all on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody got.
Why do they abuse the Chicago River like that?
Because that motherfucker backwards.
Yeah.
If anything,
tell you what.
everything in it motherfucker backwards. I'm not surprised no more.
I can deal with all this nonsense they doing to the river, though. But the day I see a motherfucker like jet skiing on the Chicago River, I'm fucking moving. Y'all have gone too fucking far. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though.
We were also the birthplace of Route 66, which I thought was kind of cool, too.
The gas station? Oh, that's Phillips 66, my bad.
Wow. Yeah, hold on.
This nigga from Houston.
Yeah, that was.
Swim thick.
Yeah, we're gonna move
You
on.
know what? That's why the river flow backwards, bro. They got all them big bitches at the other end of the river blocking it.
Oh, you still
Come
going?
back this way.
I think that he's determined to get us canceled.
Clearly.
Clearly. He just decided that he don't
sorry.
give a damn.
Houston, we're trading him. You can have him. You can have him.
For real. Him and his imaginary friend.
Yo, and
Get
then,
their ass out of here.
since we talking about Houston, bro, why somebody found out not Barack, but Osama bin Laden was 6'5", right?
Damn.
And they said he was playing for the wrong Rockets, bro.
No.
Since we talking about Houston, bro, I say, yo, my page is on straight trash this week, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Wait.
I'm not making this shit up. It's
that's
not
what we
my
doing?
sentiments at all.
Are we gonna gloss over this motherfucker saying Barack? Osama, bro.
Good call.
What?
Good call.
What?
Good call.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm sure it's somebody with the name, though.
Bro, you're
Positive.
triggering every major investigation
Facts.
that he could right now.
You drizzy? You good?
As long as I don't insult a certain community, we safe.
Okay. All right.
You know it's
That
2022,
ain't
bro.
true.
Shit.
Hey, man, Barack is the homie, man. Don't ever disrespect him.
I love Barack.
The man said Barack, I mean Osama.
It's interesting. Interesting, man.
I didn't turn up good enough.
Sometimes you just gotta move on. You just gotta
Fuck
move
all
on,
that
right?
shit, bro.
Just let him be.
Okay.
You
Hey,
know what I'm
whenever
saying?
a nigga say fuck all that shit,
Let's
that's
No,
the
shit, bro.
utmost level of ignorance, bro.
You already know.
When they say fuck, man, fuck all that shit.
That shit, bro. I
okay.
had legs today, bro. I'm hurting right now.
All right, so
The leg fuck out here.
another quick hit for you in Chicago, man. They just officially made the what do you call it? The Puerto Rican flag in Humboldt Park a landmark, right? And all that means is don't go over there after a certain time. You know, to me,
See,
you know.
now he trying to get us canceled.
No, I'm just saying. I
He
don't.
out to walk off the motherfucking show, bro.
Hey, look. I can neither confirm nor deny that I've only seen the motherfuckers like twice in my life.
Good job.
Like,
Good job.
I didn't even listen. First of all, I knew you know it's real when I saw the motherfuckers like 2020 and was shocked. And then when I read the press release,
2020.
When I read the press release and found out the motherfuckers been around, I said, "Oh."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh." I thought this was new. I said, "What do that say about me? And what I expected?"
When them shits first went up, I said, "Oh, they gang banging for real."
Can I ask y'all a question, bro? For real. Like, I'm not being goofy. I'm being serious. All right. There are certain benefits and incentives you get with things being, labeled landmarks, like tax incentives, access to grants and shit like that.
Yeah.
But we are talking about two constructs
Puerto Rican
that
flag.
hang over a division street at a certain spot in Chicago.
Is that division of California, correct?
In my district. It's in my district, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, what would they need a tax break for on those constructs? Like to repaint them at most?
So I don't I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Now,
but also
label them does what? To me, it's like my fault. It's like real quick. It's like a pacifier to that community because y'all know. Remember, like 10 years ago, Yuppieville moved in there and tried to take the fucking the flags down.
Right.
No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now you give them a pacifier to say, okay, we're sorry, we're not gonna mess with it again. And did you know you only had to be, not you or things, only had to be 30 years old to be considered a landmark?
I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
if I put a statue in front of my crib for the next 30 years, then it's a landmark.
I mean,
I kind of feel like I need a statue.
I hate you. I think about it. I do hate you now.
Okay, cool.
I think my only issue with it is
no one's going to address my statue. Cool.
No. It's like my joke earlier.
don't even deserve one.
That's like my joke earlier. Nobody laughed at that shit.
Hey,
motherfuckers.
and you can tell when a motherfucker deserve a statue because people take it serious. That nigga said, "I want a statue." Yeah, this nigga ain't serious.
Lost over that shit though.
We ain't even talking to this motherfucker. But no, I don't know. Like, I just don't. My problem is the importance for like people that shouldn't be in power no more, right? So what my problem is like people who are on their way out are trying to like last ditch effort do shit because they think when in all actuality we really don't give a fuck. I don't like most motherfuckers don't really care because now we know that you don't give a fuck about our quality of life.
Yep.
You're just playing a game.
Yep.
And so now it's like, for me, it's like, I'm not even about to react to that shit because you want a reaction. You didn't do that because you thought it really was something that represented culture. You know what I mean? Like, you did it because you're like, man, oh yeah, let's get him this win. You know what I mean? And I even get that in my line of work where some people do shit just for the sake of the attention. And I've had to commit myself, herpes. I had to commit.
Yep. It's definitely our last show. Definitely.
I've had to commit myself to doing the work so I don't get intoxicated with attention like that.
Okay.
Because it's real easy. We human.
True.
And so you know, if they catch you on the wrong day when you ain't working and you need a win, this for us. But no, I don't take that shit.
Yeah,
like, I just don't think that was done. Like, and the time, it's like, no.
In good nature.
Don't make this a landmark. It's still going to be there for the next couple years. Focus on the people.
And do y'all know how un-Puerto Rican Humboldt Park is right now?
Yeah.
Joe, it's crazy, you know?
Would the term gentrified come on?
Yeah, and that term almost triggers me because it seems every time something is gentrified or gentrification happens, my people lose.
Okay.
Austin is being gentrified right now, and guess who's losing? It's well documented. This is off on a tangent. We all remember JP Morgan and Chase did the bullshit refinancing and wasn't fair to black folks.
Right.
Now it came out how bad Wells Fargo was toward black folks and mortgage loans. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that wanted to refinance, buy their property, own their property, stay, have longevity in their neighborhoods and community, they couldn't. Because why? You know why? Because they got priced out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's two of the most, maybe the major banks in America doing this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You got a Chase account?
I do.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. You wear Nikes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So everybody wearing the motherfucking an oppressor.
Facts. We all connected. Unfortunately.
You tried it though, dog. He tried that shit.
He did. That's why I shut my ass up. I was like, I'm gonna ride this one out. Pause.
That is your turn, bro. That is your shit.
Hey, look.
I don't know. I think it's more notable that you keep catching it.
Whoa.
Yep, don't worry about it.
Live. You gonna get booked.
First of all, you're not gonna speak out like you just say what you just said.
The motherfuckers on going through the festival, singing on somebody's shoulder when they grab the chicken wing. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh my God, dog. Hey, I'm
Y'all
glad
having too much fun today, bro.
I am glad you back, bro. I'm glad you back, dog. When I saw this man this week, I'm not gonna tell you when, where, or why I saw him, but bro, it's like the conversation could have carried on for a half an hour, or forever, dog. Because talking to DION is always interesting, bro. Because he always has a story to tell, and he's always motivating, bro. Yeah. He motivates you when you talk to him, dog.
That was the first conversation he had when he walked in today. Yeah. Changed my mind about something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I definitely appreciate that. That's why I fuck with you.
Yeah, I think, our mindset, I think now you got to be emotionally and mentally mature enough to not get sidetracked from whatever you're trying to do. And that's anything. It could be something small in that moment, you know what I mean? Even a workout, you know what I mean? How many, like if you really there for the workout, why are you expecting to not be interrupted? It don't matter.
I hate that shit though, man.
You know, no, I'm not saying you don't. But remember, it ain't for those with the ideal situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the shit you get in spite of. And so, it's like, no, like I think if we're gonna do this and have some longevity and build our table, so to speak, because everybody
along the table ain't red. I'm good.
The motherfuckers that go on runs, it's always a group. And so if this gonna be our group, then I gotta make sure that I'm aware enough of what's going on with you to hear something. I'm like, nah, that's not right.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Now, if it's a decision, I don't control that. But if we talking mentality and we talking about like locking the fuck in, like I've been through all the shit I've been through in life, and now I know it was because of the shit that I go through before y'all. So now when I hear y'all say like, no, you don't gotta accept that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, motherfuckers be like, oh, you can't, like, no, we really poured in $1 million this year. So you know what I'm saying?
Let's let you get a quick flex off, man. Yeah. I saw something.
Okay.
And I reposted it in our wonderful community.
What you see,
man.
dog?
It was more of him patting himself on the back, right? And he deserved that.
Yeah. If you don't do who else
exactly.
I deserve to love me.
But no, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't. And it's
what
funny.
The fuck is
no. Before you go there, I just want you to run down.
Before I get upset, bro.
That's fine.
I'm in security for the day now.
That's cool too.
I just hired myself.
That's cool too.
That's because I can afford him now. And he waited for the price.
Right. Profits are up.
Long enough, bro. He ain't doing it for free. He only protect motherfuckers to get him.
Oh my God,
facts.
bro.
But what I want you to do is just run down what you've accomplished in a year's time.
Let me see. So
I don't want to read it verbatim.
I ain't gonna read it verbatim, but went into the nonprofit sector without any experience or any connections. In 18 months, built my organization from no money to this year hitting 1.5 million in revenue. With no debt at all. I've also created 7 jobs where everybody is making at least $20 an hour.
Awesome.
That's beautiful, bro.
We're delivering 11,000 pounds of fresh produce in 19 Chicagoland neighborhoods.
They need you now more than ever.
And we're slated to be at 40,000 pounds by Q2 of next year.
Q2, quarter 2.
Yep, quarter 2.
You made the boy feel good.
Yeah. He said, I read about that. I read. I know what that means. I read. I did all of this with no college degree, no major like Chicago connections, and nobody.
You got it, bro.
Nobody being my kingmaker. Meaning that we're hitting 1.5 in revenue, and it wasn't like somebody gave us $1 million. You know what I mean? Like we went out and really got it
from the mud.
From the mud.
Got it from the mud, literally.
Yeah. From there, I just had to just kind of like step back and be like, man, I did this, and I'm not. Y'all know me enough to know that like I'm not somebody that like really celebrate myself,
right?
Because
that's your problem.
No, it's just that I'm so in it. It's not that I don't want to. It's
you heard that. He's so in it.
I'm very selective about how I expend my bandwidth.
Facts.
And if you're spending 10%
all jokes aside, facts,
on praising yourself, you taking that from somewhere else. And so for me, it's like no, like I stay locked in because I'm going for like I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this so that when it's time to pool resources, it's really like we've done all this separate of each other. Mm-hmm. We've supported.
Some say that the pat on your back is essential to. It's an essential component of mental health. You have to tell yourself. Some say that pat yourself on the back, letting yourself know that you're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? You've been hitting the marks that you set for yourself. These benchmarks. is an essential part of mental health, bro. You know what I'm saying? So please don't take it away from you, yourself. Let's like you said something earlier, bro. And I ain't trying to cut you off, but I do this often, bro, because I enjoy talking to you. So I want to pick your brain a lot, man. You said something earlier I didn't agree with, so I stopped you. When you said, man, you came from being regular to being great, bro, like I said earlier, dog, some people are born with it.
Right.
You just have to recognize it and acknowledge it. I think you were born with it, bro. It exudes from your person, dog. Right. When you are talking, when you are moving in the video, you can see the joy and the hard work permeate from you and
permeate. Good shit.
And other people around almost absorb that shit. Swim thick. You know what I'm saying? They almost absorb the energy you give off, bro, and it makes them want to do that shit, dog.
Facts. I mean, because I've had my bottom, right? My bottom. You know, you're so crazy.
Whoa.
You're so
Sorry.
crazy.
Wait a minute.
And so, I'm gonna live with it. Play.
Oh my God.
And so when you've experienced,
Let's get serious.
loss, and when you've had nothing,
right?
It affects you one of two ways. You either understand and gain perspective, or you're lost to it. And for me, I went through everything that I went through when I had nothing, and looked up and said, what does happiness look like? And so what I tell people, and what I love about you all, it's not like
what does it look like?
Numbers and the job, all that's cool. But I love that y'all know that when y'all see me happy, I'm really happy.
It's genuine.
Right.
Like I don't have to code switch.
It ain't fake love.
You know what I mean? Like
real.
like I'm really having the time of my life.
That's
and
a real
so
thing.
because of that, that's for me, that's what's reassuring. Because if you're really happy and you really locked in and you working, then like everything else, I swear, I never was a person that, if you work hard, blah, blah, blah. I kind of
that bullshit spiel.
shit.
SPIEL.
But I'm lucky enough to stumble upon my passion and what I was brought here to do.
Right.
And I don't even know how.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like progress is never linear. You know what I mean? What they do is they chart a path after and try to act like it was the intended path, but it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You don't
revisionist history.
Exactly. And so for me, it's like, no, like I'm just thankful that as a Chicago native, I get to wake up and make the lives of our people better.
That's amazing, bro. How can you not be happy every day? You know what I mean?
But you'll be surprised because people don't champion.
Pat yourself on the back, dog. Don't be scared to do that bullshit. Don't pat yourself on the back, dog. For real. You earned it. You deserve it.
I love when black people like got lick in their head and they just like cut them off off and just say something like they just reiterate their point. Nigga, take out the dog. Take out the dog. I told you. Breathe down. And so, thank you. You're right, and I have to get better at that. But I look at that as a good problem to have.
No,
I'd rather you all teach me that, and it happens naturally, than me being lost in the sauce and ruining a $20 million play
right.
because I got happy on 20 racks.
I'm gonna teach you to put some socks on next time too.
No,
Right.
I got push spray on.
You can't talk about this motherfucking blanket basket if you ain't got. When you don't wear socks with your shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know
do you really want me to do this?
Go ahead.
You walked in with the tank top on.
I did.
And put another tank top on.
I did though.
Yeah, one profile of clothes.
Get him.
Nigga put on a thin tank top and covered it with a thicker one. That's business casual.
He said business casual. That boy out here thirst trapping. He out here thirst trapping.
Hey, why you acting like I ain't got five on, bro? You tripping. You tripping.
Hey, look.
I didn't even realize until I just looked
No, that's
up.
good shit. That's
this
good
shit
shit.
was white as hell at first. You went in the closet, so let me put on my special tank.
I got it out of my closet though. It's a Mon shirt.
That's fine. That's fine. It's Nike. It probably is.
But no socks is a status thing, bro. I ain't shooting shots, bro. It's a status thing.
All right. So before we leave here.
Yo, that's the funniest shit you ever seen.
Hey, D-Hot off the chain. Hey, look.
He said no shots.
Look, I think
Bro, I'm dead.
I think the one thing.
Never considered this shit when I was broke. He's right. When you not wearing socks when you broke, you can't afford it.
It's different, bro. I swear to God. Oh boy.
Hey, I think the one thing that you left off in your accolades and your stats, man, and you didn't put this in the post, but I got to say this while we're here and to you in person, and we did talk about this when it happened, but I want the world to see it now. You retired your mom.
Facts.
And that is a goal. Well, my mom already retired, but hopefully, you know.
No, we gonna unretire her.
Yeah, bring another one. No,
Facts.
she will come work.
Facts.
That's what she always said. Hey, you need some help? No,
just wait.
Yeah, just wait. You know,
I'm gonna act like you working, then I'm gonna retire.
It's funny you said that shit to mom, bro, because I think about it, you know, quite often with the progress of the podcast, bro, that once the bag begins coming in and increases, man, I'm gonna make sure that I return the favor to my parents,
right,
my big bro, and make sure my son is taken care of, bro. I don't want shit, bro. I want some Pinnacle and be left the fuck alone.
Right.
That's
what
easy.
I'm saying?
I got you.
Everybody's gonna be good, bro.
I don't think you could drink Pinnacle and be left alone, though. We gotta check on you, like, after you drink. We not gonna lock the door, nigga. We gonna go back. But no, like, I retired my mom because, well, first off, like, my mom, you know, first couple days of the org, literally me, her, and our good friend Natalie, you know, we was rocking out every day. We ain't had no money. You know what I mean? Like, we literally started this org with nothing. Meaning, like, people don't know this, but, like, I borrowed the $100 to start the bank account.
He debt free now, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I borrowed that.
Right.
Because you got to have 100 to start a business bank account. You know what I'm saying? And so...
That's deep, bro.
Yeah, when it came to it, I knew... I mean, I've been thinking about this for a while, but it got to the point my mom was living in Inglewood, and she's working as an overnight radio dispatcher. So now all of this shit going on.
Shout out to dispatchers.
Yeah.
Shout out.
All this stuff is going on where, you know, you got carjacking, the pandemic, all this shit. And my mom is a cancer survivor, waking up at midnight.
Big shout out, bro.
Getting in her car by herself at 1 a.m. to go be a radio dispatcher. And for me...
That wasn't it, huh?
No, I'm going to tell you the moment. It was... the people at her job not appreciating her how I felt she needed to be appreciated. And so I would call because she's getting off at work, you know, right time I do the fridge, you know. So I call her, and it got to that point she was crying after work. And I'll tell you guys a secret that most people don't know, right? The times emotionally I'm out of it is the times I'm off screen on social media. Because I can't hide my feelings on my face.
Okay.
And so I won't show it.
Understood.
And so some mornings I talk to her on the way to the fridge, and it completely messed me up. So like I can't even act like I'm happy because this is something that bothers me. And so I said, nah, like I told her, like, man, when we get to that point, I'm gonna retire you. Like it's a wrap. And so, you know, to be able to do that and stand on that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Like to hear my, and then, you know what I'm saying, last week she started, you know, working out, walking a mile, almost a mile and a half.
Dope.
And so it's like, you know, that's like my mom who's had a difficult life, she deserves that.
Absolutely.
And it's like to be able to do that for her, that's man, like that's easy. I do the shit. Shovel shit. I go get another job and still do the nonprofit just to make sure she ain't gonna never work another day.
Put me in my feelings over here, bro.
She ain't gonna never work a day in her motherfucking life. I promise you that. That's on everything I love.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Let me ask you this though. Do y'all feel any way about Google buying the Thompson Center? Does that mean anything to
That's
you?
a loaded question, though. That's a loaded question.
Okay, so what does that mean? It's a quick hit for Chicago.
All right,
but what do you think that means?
So first off, let's be real, right? Because I'm getting to that point where like
you in these meetings, huh?
You
in them back rooms.
I could kind of talk some shit, right?
Let's get to it.
So let me talk a little shit, right? Like
Talk your shit.
fuck all of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the times of motherfuckers having $100 million conversation and acting like that's better for Chicago with no tangible connection to Chicago or average people. So that's what I am. I'm a disruptor on the average nigga level.
Facts.
For me, it's like I tell them, I swear to you, bro, I don't go to like industry or nonprofit shit. The shit give me the heebie-jeebies. Because it's like, bro, like if you notice,
it's a lot of phony kicking in, I'm sure.
I stay around normal people to keep me grounded. And so for this shit, it's like, it's cool, but we've got to have a conversation. Because it's like, man, you don't say, oh man, it's great for Chicago, when motherfuckers 3 miles away don't feel no effects from it.
At all.
You feel me?
Gotcha.
I got motherfuckers that see the numbers I'm putting up by business standards, not non-profit standards, nigga, for-profit standards.
Okay.
And this niggas down there that won't even meet with me. Now I'm not tripping though because the price go up.
You should.
And no, I'm not because all you do is you make sure you make them eat their word. So I ain't tripping because like a couple motherfuckers already
bro.
that didn't hit me when I hit it all y'all. I'm like, man, I'm
all in. Yeah.
And I say, I promise you. And I show improvement. So when they didn't, I make them eat their words. But with this shit, it's like, nah, this our city though. Chicago ain't shit without the people.
It's not.
And so it's like, man, it's cool. You know, you got downtown, you got the Thompson Center, you got the fucking lakefront, all that, but it's nothing without us. And we got to put some more respect on that shit, for real. But tell me how it made you feel.
Oh, you killed that shit. But my first thought was, they gonna buy the building. They gonna shape it how they want to shape the building. You know, construction is inevitable.
Yep.
They're gonna outsource all them goddamn services, and Chicago won't see really a motherfucking penny except for the initial sale.
Well, it's supposed to create 1,800 jobs.
For who? Chicagoans?
Yeah, who's ever in the Google space.
Not to mention, you feel me? That's a big ass contract.
Yeah,
it is.
So that's going to the highest bidder.
Yep.
With kickbacks and blah. So like we know what we like you right? Like okay, it's supposed to create, but come on, bro.
It ain't.
Okay.
My memories about that is completely off the purchase, bro. I went to Robert Morris when it was on Clark Street, bro, in the buildings. 3 floors and a basement level. That's how old the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Not when it's the fancy building on State Street.
Yeah.
Not that fancy building, bro. The bullshit one. And everybody, the whole crew, would walk through the Thompson Center, have a good time. That was our kicking spot. That was an introduction to downtown kind of.
They got some good food in there too.
They did, bro. It was a space. But you saw politicians in there. You saw business transactions in there. You saw everyday people carrying out their everyday lives, bro. And it showed you a different side of life than where you came from, whether it was Inglewood or Austin or...
And low-key made you want to get a job downtown, right?
I did not do that.
No, for me, right? It was like, okay, if you work, if you work downtown, you made it, right? Quote unquote. Like, I work downtown. You know what I mean? It was just a different thing.
Wasn't Ronnie Steakhouse close to that motherfucker? Cheap-ass Ronnie Steakhouse, bro?
Yeah.
I think everybody in my mama been there before.
Ronnie's is horrible.
It is. It ain't worse than Slicks.
Don't you start that.
What's Slicks?
Thank you, bro.
You never been to Slicks? No. You probably you might have been out the country or some shit.
But he
But
swear by a spot called Slicks, like it was a spot to be, and this and that. And if you weren't going to Slicks, you weren't cool. Your credit's bad.
Facts.
You didn't get pussy. Your shoes are dirty. I'm like, bro,
Facts.
because I didn't go to Slicks.
Yes.
I never heard that shit.
yes,
Right,
you wasn't outside.
Was you broke?
I've been broke. I'm still broke.
Yes.
Shit.
How about that?
Now he broke.
I'm still broke.
Now he broke.
Got a loaded
I'm
pistol.
still broke, man.
Now he
You know
broke.
what I'm
Fucking hip.
Fam, the man got so much shit. He refuses to let it touch the earth.
First of all, let me explain. This is my problem with people with concealed carries and guns and shit. Why is that shit never worth nothing? They be like, I'm broke, nigga. You have a $500 rifle with your lap, nigga. But you talking about my Jordans. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
We're not even gonna talk about the shells. You know what I mean?
Man.
At least you can wear your Jordans right. You're right. People got to put the rifles up. That's a good point. Very good point.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got 7 tank tops, Tom, but you broke.
Hey, also this is another
7 though.
another reason Chicago is dope. Somebody they haven't come up yet or come out
Because of
so to
Dion's
speak.
dream.
That's
why it's dope.
One that Billy. Okay, one that Billy and desplaines.
Man, listen.
Look,
I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping they seen my motherfucking videos, bro. Hey, I'm in this
let me get
like,
that.
listen.
Let me get that. Yes.
Hey, man, but see, I didn't play them.
No, I don't play it.
Now that's something like the lottery thing. I'm like, man, that ain't in my car.
It's not for you though. But $1 billion make you want to play that shit though.
But
It kind of make you want to play that shit a little bit.
I don't know, man. It's like,
No.
I look at hope as something that it's kind of like a meter on like Tekken or Mortal Kombat, right? So
That's my game.
So like, I don't
right now.
want to put because like people will go from having no hope to
Yeah.
expend
And
their
the
whole
letdown
meter
is fucking
on the lottery.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, you know, people
That
like
was
that. They go
great
broke.
value.
They
And
spend
so
their whole
it's
check on that
Yeah,
shit.
so it's like for me, it's like now, like I just believe now, like with everything that I built, that I would be doing the same shit. I knew it. So it's like, let me just stay locked in because, like, okay, I have more money, but like it wouldn't change the trajectory I'm on and the business moves I've just made. It like my shit ain't tied to how much capital I got.
People don't understand that, you know, when you're hoping like that all the time, the letdown from never really winning the lottery, that shit is emotionally draining.
For sure.
Yeah.
You never build it back to 100%.
For sure.
Because
never do that.
you have not had hope, and you're like, man, this gonna get me out.
Yep, you start making dreams. And
Man.
people's on the news talking about something. If I win that billion, I'm going to do this, and that. Bro, you ain't winning that shit. Look here, Sarah.
Look.
Take your head back to the fucking trailer park and do the fuck you do.
Cash me out, right? Cash me out.
The gas out was like $730 million, bro.
Yeah, you got 730. Yeah, because
the gas station got 500 racks that sold the motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but you got to cash out
because what happens is if I die, then it's done.
Yeah,
right?
but not just that. Even if you're alive, because of inflation, you're losing value every year.
Because of taxes too, as well.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Because of inflation, period.
So all of that,
listen to
you're
it, bro.
actually losing money.
Yeah,
so
cash
you
me
have
out.
to take, but 700.
700 is good.
Nobody's claimed this yet, bro.
Yeah, well, I think they got 30 days, right?
Lawyer,
affairs in order.
Yeah,
right.
It's different.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
There's a lot of motherfuckers breaking up with somebody.
You come up on that Billy. What's the first thing y'all doing?
Taking a nap. I already know.
Taking a nap.
Yep. Yeah.
What about you?
I come up on the Billy.
Matter of fact, I know the second thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till you go though.
The first thing I'm doing, I'm just quick paying my mom and dad. Like here, take that.
No.
You got it.
No. Okay, so question: are you talking about the moment we find out we win, or are you talking about the moment we got the money?
Okay, I'm gonna give him a pass on that then. Yeah, man, because you just really fucked my head up.
Yeah, he's talking about when you find out.
When you find out.
He said, what you gonna quit paying?
No, the first thing I'm doing is I've decided I'm never going back to work. I'm not calling nobody. I'll go AWOL. Like, just don't worry about me ever coming back.
I'm getting my pension.
No. Fuck for what?
Get my shit. I work for that shit, dog. Fuck that. And I'll donate it. I'll donate that shit, bro. For real.
Yeah. All right. Then
fuck you. He gonna say, yeah, shut the fuck up.
So I am going to beat off and then take a nap. What? And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait a minute.
I need to
clear
be
mind.
the most like mellow motherfucker, and nothing mellows you out more than busting a nut and taking a nap.
He not lying though.
And so all I'm saying is like I need to be, because I don't need to be when you're excited, even when you're super super happy.
Yep.
You will make a move.
Logic goes out the window sometimes.
And here's the thing: you got to be extremely careful, because every move you make after you win $1 billion,
yep,
it is important.
Facts. Are you still running your non-for-profit?
Oh no. I'm like the funny thing is for me.
He said no.
Yeah, he said no. So it's done.
Fast as hell.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. All right.
I this is my dream. I'm having the time of my life. You know what I mean? Like if I want,
I would find it hard, but I've clearly it's something that's on your heart. And whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He said he would find it.
I would find it hard to continue
of it
to continue to run a very important non-for-profit. Okay, with a Billy 720 in my account. I'm just saying.
But can I tell you why? It's because most people run their nonprofit like it's not a business.
Right.
So for me, this is a business that I'm actively running. I'm making game time decisions. I'm doing communication plans. I'm, forging multi-year national, partnerships. So like, this is more than just, okay, I'm doing something nice for the hood.
I got
if
you.
it was doing something like, man, I'm just making sandwiches and shit, fuck them sandwiches.
Sandwiches, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Sandwiches. Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, you too big to look me in my eyes and ask me, do I like sandwiches? No, but I'm just saying. No, you whispered it. You looked at me. No, you like
my feelings hurt, bro.
You was like this. You
What's
like,
wrong with
no,
sandwiches,
listen,
bro?
you was like this. Hey, bro.
Time you got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you
gonna eat your cornbread.
Hey, side note, he whooped his ass for some cornbread. That's crazy.
Dog. But you know what? The first thing I'm doing, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not. And I ain't knocking what nobody else gonna do, bro. New number, new addy, lawyer. It's a 3-step, 1-step process.
Got you.
See, that math don't add up. It's a 3-step, 1-step process.
I feel you.
All right, let's break down why that's
It's already broken. It's already broken.
All right. The first step is like your number ain't gonna be 773 no more because they not available.
It's already not.
So what you a 630 motherfucker?
I'm gonna be an 849. That's on Mars somewhere. Y'all wanna see me? Talk to Elon Musk. Take one of them shuttle rides to the moon.
He won't be able to be reached. The more I think about it, he won't have a phone. He won't have a phone.
He barely got one now.
He'll jump. Exactly. He'll jump on social media.
Swim thick.
I got the name of the show already.
It's in one of them crevices, bro. I found it.
Hey, look. Let me transition because y'all stupid right now, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with having fun, man.
He said one of them crevices, bro.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I got
pivot.
I got to steer back right.
Held our ass right now.
Man,
no bad.
Man. So look, right. Speaking of inflation, right, coming off the lottery, inflation is turning up the pressure on local food pantries, and I wanted to talk about that because I know you can speak to that. I just dive in on that.
Did you just call it? What the fuck?
Dive in on the.
Dive in?
I can't say dive in, bro. I didn't say go deep.
You just asked me, do I like sandwiches?
Did y'all hear what he just said? Did y'all hear him?
You just asked me, do I like sandwiches?
I did. Do y'all
you
like
looked
sandwiches?
me deep in my eyes.
I'm saying it's okay. Just dive in like you said there. Just dive. Let's fuck it. No problem here, bro.
So let's talk about the pickle pause that that food pantries are in because of this, right?
I want to hear this. Yeah.
Good riddance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because the food pantry model was created in Arizona.
I love Arizona.
In the 1960s, right?
And can you break down what the actual
too,
food
though.
pantry model is?
Right. The food pantry model is getting, access food or food people don't want donated to an entity. You know what I mean? And, people come to that place to get, said stuff.
Okay.
It's not focusing on the end user or the recipient. It focuses on the donor and, the people who are giving it out. So for me, this is the perfect storm, unfortunately, for why we can flex our operations. Like when it comes to food pantries, they don't have quality. I've even been on calls with like CEOs, not like, me personally, because I would have cussed their ass out, but like CEOs of big food banks, and they've admitted that the food bank model was not created to meet a need this big. They're just not saying that publicly, like out in the open. And so when it comes to this, it ain't no pinch over at DION Chicago Dream. We lit. Because we buy our food.
So we lit.
We lit. We buy our food. Ain't nobody on our Dream Deliveries route
giving y'all trash. They're not giving y'all trash.
No, they're not missing nothing.
Right.
They eating. They good. As long as as long as we there, they not missing nothing because
he there.
Yeah, exactly. Like we knew that it wasn't sustainable.
Okay.
So not only are y'all getting free shit as an org, y'all can't even meet the need there.
Damn, bro.
And spending the money on other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now what does that mean? What are you gonna do different?
No, that boy's he's podding that.
DION time.
Exactly. You fuck now. Get the fuck out the way and let the dream team handle that.
That's
we
dope.
lit.
That's
The
dope.
dream
That's
team.
dope.
Facts,
Hey man, talk your shit. That's what we're here for, man.
And I told him man, we ain't gonna solve every problem in the Black experience. But when it comes to talking food, you go put respect on our fucking name.
You know what's crazy is I'm glad you were here to break that down from that angle, because when I thought about it from a compassionate, standpoint. Like, not saying you're not compassionate, because it takes passion to do what the fuck you're doing already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I went into Walmart the other day just to get some little shit, and I was close to my house. I'm looking like, you ain't saving no money here.
Right.
But I thought about my trip to Ultra Foods. You ain't saving no money here. I thought about how trash Save-A-Lot is. You won't save money nowhere no fucking more.
Yeah.
Shit's expensive as hell. So imagine somebody that isn't as blessed as we are.
Yeah.
To be able to fight inflation.
Yeah.
And still get what they've been getting. Maybe budget a little bit better.
Yeah.
But still have a good quality of life. Some people actually need them food pantries, you know what I'm saying? But so that angle really is really, really interesting, because you put the conversation of quality over quantity.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
And not just that, I'm putting the onus on the food pantry.
Absolutely, bro.
To be fucking better.
Y'all not
Yeah.
really
I'm not
to have these
saying
conversations.
that. See, here's the thing. I'm in philanthropy. Everybody got good fucking intentions. We can't judge off intention. And so I'm merely saying,
True shit.
don't hit me with that compassion talk, because that's how we got in this situation now. That's how you get motherfuckers who seem like they understand, but they got no plan for our people.
Right.
The difference is I'm showing you, I'm speaking on that shit, I'm standing on that shit, and I'm executing.
You got receipts.
You have no fucking reason to be failing right now if you really working 40 or 80 hours a week. If you put in the same hours as me, how are you not bettering your program or product? How are you not learning the small areas you can improve? If you really practicing or really working like you say you're doing it. So with the food pantry,
getting that bag,
it's
bro.
like, no, y'all get money. I go and look at 990s on the IRS website. I know how much a 990 is the tax form.
Okay.
Just because they don't pay taxes, that don't mean we can't get
My stupid
we
ass,
can't-
1090, 990.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's all good.
It's entertainment. You're gonna learn something
The
today.
average person don't know this.
Yeah, makes sense,
So
though.
when you're talking nonprofits,
Right.
when you go to the IRS nonprofit search, you can see their taxes on there, right? I know when I look at the file type if they get money. Because the 990 EZ is for any organization that didn't make 50 grand. If you made more than 50 grand, you have to spend a couple grand and file the full 990. So my thing is this, right? If you file in the full 990, that means you get money.
Yeah.
So if y'all are $3 million, because you'll be surprised, you'll think a motherfucking Oregon struggling, and they like an $8 million a year nonprofit.
Wow.
With they executives getting $300,000 a year. Wow. And they just giving out bullshit.
Right.
I said, no, we gonna spend money on food because we're a food company.
Makes sense, bro.
These nonprofits are fucking
Jokes.
food orgs that don't touch food. They don't own shit. That's like saying
crazy,
you
man.
manage condos and don't own one.
Yeah.
You a fucking janitor.
Right.
You feel me?
Nah,
you can say you
making
managing
sense.
all the fuck you want. You better manage that grass, nigga. so for me, it's like no, like as a pantry, stop, like we gotta stop letting motherfuckers get a pass for offering art. See, this
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody finna treat our people better than I treat my people.
It shouldn't be that way, right?
Ain't no like man when it come to quality, bro. Ain't nobody touching me. Period. I'm standing on that. That's why I show y'all what's in them fucking boxes.
Yeah.
I don't give you the box and keep it closed and say, look how many we get. Nah, nigga, I'm opening them bitches up. Anything brighter than a pack of fucking neon bubblicious bubble gum.
I'm inspired right now. You're so passionate, man. Just keep going, man.
Because it's like, no,
Wow.
like this is shit that
Take me to church.
Like we gotta speak on this shit because people are offering our people less than
Facts.
and want them to be satisfied.
Right.
What I'm trying to do is like, man, no, you shouldn't think that these nonprofits don't have a choice. This is the most giving the U.S. has ever done.
And this point right here, right?
And
Yeah.
Inglewood touched like damn near 100 million last year.
What?
Bro, if you take the top 50 nonprofits in every zip code, boy, niggas getting money.
Wow.
There are multiple, at least, I swear in every zip code, there's at least 1 or 2 nonprofits that's over 10 million annually. And so now you add all this up, you got neighborhoods.
You just hurt my feelings, bro.
You got neighborhoods that's touching tens of millions of dollars and don't look no different. Don't eat no different. Don't have programs.
That's a real conversation.
My thing is this: how the fuck are you creating a fucking a teen organization and ain't no podcast training, ain't no content creation training, ain't no influencer training? And so for me, it's like no, like that's the thing. We gotta be better, but we ain't offering them better. And then you got motherfuckers acting like they speak for our people. You can't speak for our people if you don't fuck with our people.
It's funny you said that shit, bro, because I was reading, I do my little homework during the week, things that affect the future of our generations. And somehow, some way, the government said that CPS has to give back a lot of money that was accidentally given to them.
Yeah.
And the number was transcendent. I'm looking like, what? So y'all were giving this money, but yet y'all were shutting schools down. Yet schools don't have AC. Yet schools don't have heat. Yet they're rodent infested. What the fuck were y'all doing with this money they gave you? Even if y'all knew y'all had to give it back at some point, you should have broke some of this shit off and fixed some of these schools if y'all care about the babies and the kids and the education. They didn't do shit, bro.
But here's the problem. The problem is the onus is not on them. The onus is on us to hold them accountable.
We didn't know about it, though. People didn't know about that shit, though.
But that's the thing. The way that we hold people accountable is not tied to how much money we think they have.
Okay.
Listen to me. If you look at it
I'm listening.
Every year they have a budget, you'll be way more dialed in. you shouldn't be more dialed in because it's 100 million more. If they fucked up 1 million, they're gonna fuck up 100 million.
They're gonna fuck up everything.
So what I'm saying is
They fuck up lunch. They fucked up free lunch, bro.
Right.
They fucked up free lunch.
So it's back on us to make sure that we set that standard of, man, because this is what I tell grant making bodies when I go after a grant, I'll be 100. I'm like, man, give me a little bit and watch me work.
You heard that shit, Amon?
Because I say, listen, public information. One of our biggest partners, the Joyce Foundation. We started with $5,000 last year. This year we getting $50,000 from them. Because they see the value. We don't gotta ever get ready because they see what we own. Yep. I tell motherfuckers, I don't need you to talk to me as if I just want money. No, I want you to see this impact, because if any type of value that you're looking for, we got it. Social impact,
right?
Social media influence. You can advertise and market with me because my box is going in the crib, as well as us being the #1 nonprofit on TikTok,
Talk
as well as us
shit.
getting 250,000 organic impressions across Facebook and Instagram per month. Fuck with us. So it's like I'm building this because I saw in every other industry, motherfuckers like, man, you need more streams of income. Why is that any different with a nonprofit?
Facts.
Because now when I walk in these rooms and I'm not dirt poor, I can tell.
The conversation is different. You're damn in a position. I told my daughter, man, you got to get in a position to fuck you.
Exactly.
Right.
And so
that's
now,
key.
exactly. So now it's like we got to have honest conversations when it comes to our people. And with this pantry model, I'm dismantling that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's all power going back to the donor experience and not the recipient experience, and it's bullshit.
All right, man. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. Shout out to the Mezcal, the Knock, N-O-C-K. We're gonna take a shot of this real quick, man. You know, as a let's have a celebratory.
Cause our man
toast,
is back, bro, and
right?
he's talking that shit. He's talking, but he's giving.
Man, listen,
he's giving. It ain't stop.
Fuck that,
and
man.
he do arms in the gym.
He's so dope. Cheers.
Salute.
To the run we finna go on.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Salute. There we go.
One time for the one time.
He got no etiquette. Oh, he did it. Okay, cool.
All right, now before we leave this, we got so much shit to get into, and I don't want us to really go over on time.
Right.
Your boy Willie Wilson, he's at it again, giving out free shit. Let me just get these. Let me get these locations.
If I can't vote for DION, I'm voting for Willie.
Bro.
Starting Wednesday, okay?
I'm
you
so
can get you some
tired of
gas. Yeah, me too, right? Bro,
we
get you some gas
Some
and
people
some
need
groceries,
that shit,
right?
bro.
Nah, bro, we gonna talk.
I ain't gonna front you.
Hold on,
we gonna talk.
He got my vote.
Let me get you these locations, man.
Yep.
All right, so free grocery locations. We had Pete's
Free
Produce.
grocery, like ass. The grocery they talking about ass and shit.
The shit that you ate.
Yeah, they call them groceries too.
Yeah, and
it's always been free. Fuck you doing, Willie?
Swim thick.
Swim thick.
Free groceries locations. We got Pete's Produce at 1411 West 87th Street at 10 a.m. We got Pete's Produce again on 47th Street.
I don't mind those locations though.
At 10 a.m. Montrose Deli, 5411 West Montrose Avenue at 8 a.m. Montrose Food Mart and Deli, 6601 West Irving Park at 8 a.m. Montrose Market, 1731 West Gulf Road in Mount Prospect, starting at 8 a.m. Your free gas. Yeah, no, Willie's everywhere.
Damn, Willie.
Free gas, Sitco, 1745 West Foster Avenue. A Clark gas station, 1201 West 87th. A mobile, or is it mobile or mobile? Whatever.
No, just say what you want to say, bro. Okay, it's gonna make me laugh. Say what you want to say, dog. Come on.
5701 West Fullerton. Another mobile, 7850
That's
South
enough,
King
man.
Drive. A Sitco, a BP.
Watch the show, bro. Check
For
out
real.
the link.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
God damn.
That's
Mr.
it.
Phillips.
He out here. He got a lot. He got a lot of gas to give away. He didn't put a dollar amount on it, but again, Willie's trying to buy y'all. I'm tired of Willie. You know, it is what it is. Willie, do your thing, man.
You know what, though, before you go, this is your field.
You go,
I'm going to be quick, bro. At least it's not him giving away groceries at, and I'm not shitting on these places because we may have sponsorship later on. These certain grocery stores in neighborhoods, don't have shit, bro. That they have low quality shit. At least there was some decent. I know what Montrose Deli is. I know what Pete's is. I do trust the quality of their product to a degree. I know that I can only believe what they tell me it is, but I've seen motherfuckers spray paint bullshit and tell you it's organic for no reason, you know what I'm saying? But so I appreciate the fact that they are notable and alleged quality stores. Gas, man, you getting water with all these shits, bro. So I really ain't tripping on that. But gas is $29. and a lung for a gallon, bro. So, I mean, give away some of that shit, bro. If you need it, go get it, man. But as far as the mirror race, I ain't gonna talk about it today. I'm gonna let y'all get into that bag, and I'll come back later. Like a boomerang.
This ain't even about the mayor race. I'm about to blow your mind at how inefficient that shit is, right?
No socks blew my mind, bro.
Don't even worry. I'm coming back soon. Don't even worry. I'm gonna get this point off, and I'm at your head. Don't even worry. Now, let me enlighten you on how ridiculous this game is.
I love learning, bro. Come on.
Now, these ads show you two things.
What they show you?
It shows you, number one, how disconnected he is to people who are actually providing assistance to these to residents, because he wouldn't feel the need to do it himself. And then number two, it also shows the lack of his belief in their programming. Because let me put you on game.
When you say programming, what you mean?
What?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
So he gives away $1 million in gas, right? $1 million in gas. Just it was more, but I'm just saying as an example. $1 million, right?
Right.
And you say, man, people need that though, right? Now watch this though.
He got a line for it.
No, it's cool. Watch,
Got right the fuck out of line.
yeah. Now watch
line.
this though. One day, 1 tank of gas. With that same million, if donated or in conjunction with DION Chicago Dream, that would have supplied 1,000 households.
Oh, my mama.
Hold on.
Okay.
With a year worth of dream deliveries. So now instead of...
You listening, Willie?
So now instead of one day, this event, you just moved 1,000 households. Our average household size is 5.2 residents. So we talk about 5,200 residents. Completely...
5 people a household?
Yes.
They fucking still. Huh?
No. It's multi-generational because people
all
are
right,
struggling.
cool. All right.
So you have 5,200 residents that went from food insecure to food secure overnight.
How much would that million feed for everybody who's at swim thick?
You petty.
7 households.
Let's keep going. Keep going, man. Don't.
And so
Don't down that hill with him.
No, what do you say? Swim thick.
Swim thick.
And so when it comes to this, when we have these entrepreneurs, when we have these philanthropists in the Black community, it's not on them to do something as inefficient and dangerous as think you can solve it yourself. Where's the subject matter experts? Where's the people who are on the ground every day that you're talking to that you can then invest in? He got nonprofits around him that are struggling. I know a couple nonprofits that have less than $5,000 in the bank, and he just dropped $1 million on gas. But y'all supporting him though. And y'all not holding him accountable to helping y'all solidify y'all programming. And what I mean by programming is in entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship, whether for-profit or nonprofit, you're only successful if you have a core program or product. Meaning, if you don't have a program, what the fuck are you doing? If you don't have a product, what the fuck are you offering? And so with us, it's less about my journey and more about dream deliveries. If you notice my communications in the last 8 months, it shifted. It cannot be about my story when I'm running a multi-million-dollar organization.
Facts.
It has to be about my impact. It has to be about our collective impact as an org and what we offer. What is our dream? Our core programming, dream deliveries. What is our core product? Dream deliveries. So we're lucky because both of those are one thing.
Okay.
Now our box can drive advertising.
I keep preaching
now
though.
our social media can do social media influence. Now our grants can be social impact. We have all of these revenue streams. Him giving out $1 million in a flash in the pan moment when you got all these motherfucking orgs around you that you didn't invest in, you're part of the problem.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick?
I actually feel that though. That's a good point.
Talk to me.
I didn't see that.
I respect and I agree with you.
What's your pushback? What's your
me about that
pushback?
shit. I still had to touch the shit. You told me like, do not touch that shit.
1,000%.
Talk to me.
But what if Dr. Willie Wilson, which makes me laugh.
Fucking
you know, we sound like when we talk.
Okay,
you know
it was reverend.
What if it might be reverend? It might be sister.
You
Who
know
knows
how
he identifies nowadays? Who knows, bro?
Oh,
so
my God.
it's freedom.
We can't.
So, what if he sees these non-for-profits as you spoke to us earlier, how you see some of them getting money and not make an impact in the neighborhood. What if he's got them around him and be like, you know what, I'm not giving y'all shit because y'all don't do shit. And he's not connected enough to a person like DION who can put him on to organizations like that.
Then why the fuck are they around you? That's no, that's the thing. There is no they're wrong and I'm not. We are still responsible for what we allow to happen. And so what I'm saying is I'm not saying that the first time you wrong. You done gave away $1 million 4 times and you ain't thought of a better way to do this shit. That means that y'all might...
The people around you not thinking.
No, but him too though. Because you know how it goes. When it comes with money, it comes with people being susceptible to letting you thinking that shit a good idea.
Right.
If they don't got money they sell.
Exactly. Yes, man. Yes, man.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're wrong for them being around him, but at the end of the day...
I'm not wrong. I'm not Willie.
If he really gave a fuck about our people, there is a certain 5 or 6 critical needs and social services that we know can immediately help households, help families.
True.
Food, transportation, clothing, medicine, things like shit like that. So it's like, man,
5.
if you're not...
It's tremendous, bro.
If you don't offer all of that and you skip all of that to just give gas one time, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
I hear you on that, and I also
that's like me saying, "Oh, Trump let out Kodak Black that one time. He was a cool motherfucker."
That verse on Silent Hill, that's the truth, though.
Right. No, you're right. That's crazy. Silent Hill go crazy. You're right, but Rick Spirit is better though.
I do love Rick Spirit. I do. My favorite might be Auntie Diaries.
Look how random they get.
He found a way to in Auntie Diaries to shit on everybody shitted on him for the white girl saying the N-word, and for everybody that judge people for how they identify by referencing back to 3 albums ago to his favorite cousin Demetrius, bro. That song Auntie Diaries is the fucking truth.
Dude, listen. I'm a Drake fan, but
I'm an R&B fan too.
No, I know,
Absolutely.
but like a couple on here. I'm talking about like, man, he was in his and everybody's like, oh, like this. We waited for this. I'm like, bro, he actually.
He's teaching you, motherfucker.
But we back in there.
No. Fuck it. I'm a join. No, I'm a join,
y'all, bro.
I'm a join.
Kendrick is too smart for a lot of people, bro, to understand. He's too smart for a lot of people.
That's not
And I will say that
Go ahead, bro. You got next.
I like him more as I've learned more about just other shit.
You got Chicago roots too.
Yeah. So like I will say this, like it wasn't just him, it was also me. Because like Andre was before his time.
Well, here's my pushback, right? And we had this conversation off mic. But since y'all want to jump into this music shit, the name Jack Harlow came up.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I just heard Drake's name.
Yep.
Fuck with Drake heavy, right?
Y'all look alike, beige motherfuckers.
Actually, my son look like him, right? That's maybe Drake. But
this guy, same haircut too.
Jack Harlow. Someone said that Jack Harlow was dope.
I said he wasn't trash.
Well, then if he's trash, all right,
No,
he's trash.
You said that you don't listen to him.
I listened, and it was trash. Now I've seen his interviews. I like him as a person. What he,
of course,
right? That's cool, right?
We can separate that.
But musically, I'm never listening to anything Jack Harlow.
I have to though, bro. Sometimes I review albums though.
Right?
He bugging. He extra.
So now,
the best newspaper ass Negro.
The best joint on his last album is the joint with Drake, right? In my opinion.
Churchill Downs was
yes.
it? Yeah. Okay.
That was fire.
That was Drake made him.
Did you hear the one with Snoop and Pharrell?
Yeah, that's cool.
It was decent.
Yeah, but he's still regular as fuck. But so then my question is, because you have an Eminem, so any other white rapper that comes out, does he have to be on the level of Eminem for people not to think he's trash?
Why is Eminem the standard though?
Yeah. For white rappers, yes.
No, because we about to talk about this.
Why is he
Here's
standard,
my
bro?
problem with Eminem, and I'm not saying that.
Who again I don't fuck with either, like that.
Yeah, like this is cool. But the problem is people like
y'all some wild boys.
For example, I'll name 3 and I'll tell you how they all tie together. And then it's a roundabout way of answering your question. Meek Mill, T.I., Eminem. What these 3 did was later in their career, they abandoned the way that they delivered their bars for this more faster type shit, right? And then it just became about rapping fast, right? Right? Now, definitely for Eminem.
For sure.
Right?
Definitely Eminem.
But if you really look at Meeks, his too. You know what I'm saying? Now, his problem is he can't keep up with the drill sound. So his cadence was slower.
It's not his nature.
Than the drill. That's why he couldn't keep up with
Eminem's technical.
Right.
Eminem's technical, so he can do that kind of.
And even with T.I. If you notice, T.I. did it.
He don't finish his words. He can put a whole lot of words in one sentence.
But he started just rapping. And so what I'm saying is like, we're not judging Eminem off this last trash ass. No. But it gotta be said.
Yeah, a couple trash albums.
Because here's the thing: you do get we can't say, oh well, Pac and Biggie is top 2.
Hold on, goddamn.
No, listen. No. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. People are saying it and they're saying, oh well, Pac and Biggie is the top 2, and they're not using the lack of longevity.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is like, if the shortness of their shit helped them because they had potency in their
immediate impact. It was
right, and it was potent, and it's a potent. No, listen, it's a potent.
Hold on, let him go.
It's a potent discography.
Come on, lockjaw.
Right. What I'm saying. Pause.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Pause.
Whoa.
And you made the face.
Whoa.
Then what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
How you get quiet, mine though?
I had to speed past that.
My
You
God.
made the face. You
Motherfuckers are
tightened your
horrible.
jaw muscle.
Lockjaw, bro?
Yeah. So
Crazy.
you got to get the
So
growth.
what I'm saying is like, you can't say they can have a short one, and then Eminem put out like 8 years. Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Hey, look, he ran over to the button and twerked his hair. He was crazy as hell.
That was not happening
at all.
So if they get a pass having a short career, then if he puts out 9 years of bullshit, it counts.
Mm-hmm.
It counts. And so all I'm saying, because even though Jay is selective, even though Nas is selective,
longevity helps Jay-Z too, though.
but
Let's
it's
be
not.
very clear.
No, but listen, it's not
Very
just
clear.
a long. No, it helps, but also he didn't put out something abysmal as fuck like Eminem is doing.
What
That's
you mean?
Whoa.
Don't do
that.
The Eminem last like three hours been doing.
You about to say something bad about Jay.
I'm not defending motherfucking Eminem. Trust me.
Right.
I respect Eminem's technicality in rapping.
Crazy shit.
No, it's really real. His technicality in rapping, because man, a technical rapper, Eminem, he's probably top 5 technically rapping. Technically,
he's good at his craft.
You need a whole bunch of layers and
who gives a fuck about
sliders to
that?
be great.
Nigga, we want to hear a song.
People do. I'm sorry.
I said a hip.
I'm not a fan.
Technical. You feel me?
I'm start dancing with your ass, dog. Don't do that.
For real.
But Jay-Z's album that he gave away with the fucking, was it the iPhone or Samsung?
What was that?
Magna Carta Holy Grail. That shit was bad, bro. That shit was. But he had Tom Ford on there.
That shit cracked, bro.
That shit was trash, bro.
Tom Ford?
Okay, how many songs was on there?
I don't care.
Exactly. He had 3 songs out of all of them, bro.
Okay.
The average albums these days have like 2.
We talking about Jay-Z, so stop playing.
Okay.
Talking about Jay-Z, bro. I'm not gonna ever compare Jay-Z to Jack Harlow.
Magna Carta
or fucking.
I would put Magna
else.
Carta over any of this bullshit Eminem dropping.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna throw both of them in the garbage.
Damn, bro, you.
Absolutely, bro.
That's that big tank top energy.
Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh,
wait.
We about to have an argument.
No, we not.
What's his best album?
Wait a minute,
Don't
Dion.
say Blueprint.
The Blueprint and the Black Album, American Gangsters. These albums are good, bro.
Oh, right.
I'm not shit. You can't never shit on quality.
Facts.
Because I'm not a Jay-Z fan, I mean, I respect what he does. The man can rap. The man has impact. The man can change with any goddamn style. My problem with him is he never really followed the style. That's my opinion. He just take what you do, he'll do shit better, and you have to sit back and look like, damn, this is Sean Carter doing that shit. He's killing this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a problem with that, but Magna Carta Holy Grail was trash.
I'm not here to argue.
That's not even arguable.
So, going back to my point, I'm just really saying that Eminem
So random.
isn't necessarily the standard.
I agree.
Because that was said when he was at his height. We used to be like, oh, well, he's
Get
the
back
ball.
to Jack Harlow, dog.
So
Jack,
I gave him a 2 out of 10.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you this. I would
You
give.
said I was wrong.
Right, for real. If we out of 10, I would say on his best day 5, worst day 4, and I'm gonna say why. Because the one thing he's not good at is
everything.
No
bars.
No.
He can ride a beat.
It's the thing that made like Mace and Diddy and all of it. It's like you can't have a popping ass
era's
song
done, bro.
and you don't give the emotion of the song. So like for me, it's like for example, you hear Many Men, it sound grisly. You feel me? You hear In the Club, it sounds celebratory. I don't like that Jack Harlow voice don't change. Now I agree,
it don't, bro. It don't.
Because which is why the Drake album hit niggas weird because he dropped the dance album at midnight. Nigga, drop that shit.
Shit was hard to me.
No, listen. No, what I'm saying is
what?
Wait.
I'm gonna stop being the police, okay?
You can't. You can't. It's in your DNA.
What I'm saying is that the way that stuff is executed matters.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Big facts.
So it's like
That's why you're successful though.
Right, like if you drop a dance album, drop that bitch in the morning. We all waited up to midnight to hear you to your dance.
Y'all waited up?
That's what
for sure.
Everybody do, bro.
For sure.
You're not normal, bro. You got a gun on you right now. You amongst friends, nigga. You done touched your shit 4 times, nigga.
Dude, that's the only thing they care about. That's just real, baby.
Hey,
That's
bro,
just real, baby.
What Duval I got that foul on me, bro? Bro, why, bro?
Hey, look. I gotta move on. We gotta move on, right? This week in Black Excellence, man. Yeah. I like to talk about Black Excellence because as Black people, we have
Black Excellence on the show, bro.
Well, we do for sure.
Absolutely.
Right? But we can't afford to be average. So it's always important for me to highlight, the people that I think deserve the term Black Excellence attached to their name. And we just lost Bill Russell. He is definitely the epitome of Black Excellence.
Bro.
His career, his history has been well documented in what he has done as a Black man first beyond a basketball player. And I think that's more important than anything he's ever accomplished in basketball. For him to still be involved with the NBA with these young players, still coaching them, still advising them.
He had no choice, bro.
The
consummate professional.
Yes.
And he got high.
We
really loved.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saw a clip. He was on an interview talking about smoking weed in Nebraska. It was crazy,
bro.
Back in like '69.
I like the man because the man stood up.
He stood on his shit.
Sized everybody up and said, "I'll fuck all y'all up."
Yeah,
that's what I like. Like for me, it's like, bro, like stand on that shit, bro. He counted these. He said, bro, every time Charles Barkley talked, he said, "I told myself I would flip him off every time I saw him." And now,
he did that shit, though.
Bro, till he died,
it's funny as hell, man.
He kept, and so it was like not only that, but like what he did, of course, going through that time and what he did for us, even not publicly having a fucking retirement ceremony because Boston was so fucking racist.
Right.
He said, fuck them. But it's like beyond that, it's like aging gracefully. And like we don't get to see our people get to that untouchable point anymore, which is like, man, like that's like motherland for me, which is like when I get to that point where like I'm 50, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers knew that like when it was all between the lines, they knew I loved my people.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
that's
what it's about, bro.
Losing them were. It's like people that undoubtedly was for us.
No, he was in the fight, man. He was in the fight. And I think if they would have hit him with the shit that they hit Muhammad with, he'd have went to jail too.
Oh, fact.
On some stand-up shit. Yeah.
That's the problem. They only need one to make an example out of one. They weren't going to let Bill go to jail because of how much he meant to a white organization back in that time. Muhammad Ali was solo dolo, plus he was associated with the
plus boxing is a one-on-one sport,
you know
right?
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely, you know what I'm saying? But one of the most iconic photos in civil rights history is the summit in Cleveland, a place nobody asked Joe Kim Noah says, who wants to go to Cleveland, fam? Some of the most important people in our culture were in Cleveland for something monumental because they were doing Ali wrong. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Russell's the winningest player ever. He's never in a GOAT conversation, but to me, he's a GOAT because of what he does off the court. The same reason I like LeBron a lot because of what he does off the court, bro. He's about his people. Yep. Bill stood, like Dion said, Bill stood on what the fuck he said, man. The shit he did off the court, it trumps every single thing he did. He got 8 rings in a fucking row. The last 2 as a player and coach. Yeah. That's how cold he was, bro. And as a Lakers fan, I cannot disregard or not respect what he meant to that rivalry, bro. Because everybody know Wilt still had 1 million points and had 1 million bitches.
Yeah. Absolutely,
bro. And Bill Russell's on the court, man, they dominated, man. So it was really sad to hear, unfortunately to hear that news, but what really sad to me is this. the shit he fought for then, we still fighting
fighting for it
today,
now.
bro.
Yep.
Come on, Joe.
Yep.
Come on, fam.
Also, man, I got to give black excellence to Nichelle Nichols, man. She was the first
In the
black
design,
woman.
there you go, right there.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Star Trek,
bro.
fine as she wanted to be, and she has she has some
Absolutely.
news.
Hold on, bro. Let
She has
that
some
breathe.
news out here.
But let that breathe, bro.
You stupid,
Don't
dog.
just gloss over that.
You're right.
No.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Fine.
Absolutely.
As hell.
Fine ass alien.
Yeah.
As hell.
Cold. She had one of the first black kisses on television.
Bro, let me explain.
If not the
Say-
first.
say interracial, bro.
Interracial. I'm sorry.
Let me
black kiss.
let me explain something to you. Right.
William Shatner.
She was so fine that shit went into like her 60s, nigga. Like that's when you know they fine. Like Felicia Rashad.
Fine.
Like
Fine.
bruh.
Fine.
Come here. Come on.
Like it's
That's
a
my-
group
I love
of them
her.
Yes.
that like bruh.
I love us.
Michelle Obama.
It's a big loss for the culture.
Absolutely. Pam
Obama-
Grier
yeah,
stayed fine.
Obama for
Pam
sure.
Grier stayed fine for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably Berry still looks
Bro,
tremendous.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was cool with Pam Grier till I started reading the motherfucking the
What?
stories of Pam Grier and who the fuck was she with, bro? Bro, fuck it up.
She was with the streets. Fuck out of here.
No, bro. The story with Richard Pryor, bro.
What'd she do?
Bro.
I'm asleep.
You ain't heard the stories?
I heard a few.
Like doing lines off her, you know what? They gave her cervical cancer and shit like that.
Oh, word. Okay, well.
Bro,
That
she
that-
was lit.
That was the era, though, bro.
I
Bro,
fucks with her.
Hey, time out.
fucks
Shout out
with her.
Richard Pryor, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
he lived it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, him and Marvin Gaye, they was lit, okay?
Yeah.
They was lit.
Yeah.
All right? It ended too soon, but they was lit.
Hey,
Gone too soon?
Do y'all want
GPS.
to get into these topics, or should
Well,
we?
he said something earlier, though, bro. He said when he was talking and he was aspiring to be, matter of fact, he's where he was now, and how he stayed mentally focused, he told himself, what does happiness look like, bro? Yeah. I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, I
I
like
want to
that.
ask you, because he has an answer what it looked like. To you, what does happiness look like, bro?
Happiness looks like no stress for me, right? Happiness for me when I look at my kids and I see them happy, right? Happiness looks like I wake up and I know my family's taken care of. Happiness looks like to me when I can still talk to my mom and dad, right? Happiness looks like when I can fellowship with my brothers, you know what I mean?
Right.
Blood brothers, you know what I mean? Brothers in the struggle, all that, right? Happiness looks
Boss,
like
you funny as hell, boy. You showing your age now, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
Boss, all right.
Happiness is me being sucker free. And that means all that sucker shit, keep that shit away from me. You know what I'm saying? That's happiness.
This
to
shit
me.
went hood real quick.
did. They just
That
He's
ass.
like, happiness is
turned left on
fellowshipping at church and
Yeah.
not letting no bitch motherfucker play with me.
Oh, he got the Lakeshore Drive
Exactly.
and turned right instead of going left.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Added 13 minutes to
That's right. God
Hey,
damn, man.
no, dead ass.
Hey,
dead
bro,
ass.
ain't that like missing your exit on Lakeshore Drive? Bro, you go from early to late immediately.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay?
So Dion, can you define happiness for those that may have, we all have different definitions of these words, you know what I'm saying? You feel free to chime in as well. And I ain't trying to take the show over, but I just thought it was so interesting when he said,
Oh, do you?
what does happiness look like? Every goddamn morning I wake the fuck up, I do me, fam.
But I
You know
think,
what I'm saying?
but
I'm
I think
playing.
you have to have intentionality behind it. And so I would tell people to assess who they are in that moment. Because
Right.
we're growing and we're evolving each day. If you're not assessing that every day, then you could be thinking you're happy based on last year's version of you. And that's why you're feeling out of touch or out of whack. And then you look up because your head been down and you've been working, but you this nigga, he's nasty, bro.
Your head been down. I was gonna let it slide before.
Wait a minute.
He's nasty as shit, bro.
He
been working.
He finna get a citation on this motherfucker, bro. He's finna get a demerit in this bitch, like, bro.
Let me stop. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
So no, you know, like I think that when it comes to happiness, what bring not just and I'm a challenge you also on your definition.
Okay.
Because this is something that as Black people,
Oh, yeah, now
we have to get out of, and that is living in defense and not offense. And so happiness is not the lack of struggle or lack of problems. What brings you joy, you intrinsically inward that
7.
can go outward. Did this nigga say stepping?
Seven.
I said 9.
Oh, I thought that nigga said stepping. I'm about to say, what in the R. Kelly is going on in this motherfucker? I said, Bray, do y'all got a sponsorship?
Can they put R. Kelly and Mystical in the same cell?
Absolutely.
That collab will be vicious, bro.
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody go hear it.
That's fucked up.
They are random as shit today. Go ahead, man.
And so, you know, when it comes to happiness, you know, I would challenge you to have a very clear picture, because I think it's going to help you separate your energy on this run. Right now, you have taken care of your family. Right now, you have made sure that they have the opportunity to do what would make them happy. Now you need to bring that energy back and get ready for this run. Because that's the thing. That's why I said, when me and a couple of, you know what I'm saying, one of my best brothers, Pro, you know, we always joke and say, God bless this run we finna go on. Because it's like, no, like, that has to be of the utmost priority. Even when I'm joking, nigga, I'm joking about produce. When I'm serious, I'm thinking about programming. Got you. You feel me? Real shit.
No, I got you.
So it's like, man, like for you, there's something about this journey, specifically this. But when you named all the things that made you happy, you didn't name this, but we know it do. So that lets you know that you're not really answering correctly. Because the one thing that brings you joy, you didn't even mention. Because you just said, you named a different category of shit. I love my family. When I look at the tears of babies and all that shit he was saying, that's cool. But for me, putting up these numbers, opening that fucking box, seeing that every piece of produce we bought that shit, checking the bank account the next day, making sure I wasn't tweaking and that shit was really in there. Getting notification that we got a $100,000 grant. Motherfuckers hitting me, people that I don't know, commenting on the video.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not the motherfuckers you know. You mean, because you better comment if you fucking
Right, exactly.
But you
Get that
don't
love
know
up.
me, and
if
you
it's
found your
important,
way
I'm
here.
supporting.
You feel me? That's the shit. And so, like,
That's
man,
facts.
no. Explore your personal happiness, because you still have to be in love with yourself.
But see, I think that kind of ties into what Abasi was saying earlier about patting yourself on the back, right? I said last week, week before last week.
What you say before last week, bro?
The welcome back episode for Kende, right?
Welcome back, face ass boy.
The wife had asked me a question like, man, what brings you pleasure, right? And I said,
raunchy.
Right, yeah, it did.
Okay.
It did initially. Right?
Okay.
But I said,
Ice machine. Okay. I'm talking about, baby. That's what I got that basket right there, boy.
My actual answer was, I like, what brings me pleasure is the work that we do, right? And then when I have people that I don't know personally check in and say, hey, man, you got me through. Y'all got me through this, right? Didn't even expect that, right? Or people will say, hey, man, can you bring this up, right? So I know that we're touching people when we're doing the work. And then when you're out and people I don't know, man, hey, man, ain't you? Fam, I don't know you, fam. What you mean? No, man, I fuck with your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. It'd be weird for me.
Bro, niggas did that to me at LA Fitness. At LA Fitness, like 3 weeks ago.
Was it me in disguise?
This nigga's stupid.
Okay, all right. My bad.
It was a little weird.
Disguise,
Exactly. Yeah, we see you coming.
But the dude, no, like, I'm literally finna go into the sauna, like, I'm about to walk, and he was like, hey, dude, ain't you DION? And because, matter of fact, I was on the phone. And he was like, and he came over, like, and he looked, and you know how it is, like, motherfucker come to your cubicle,
like
in the locker room,
get out my space, bro. Yeah.
But he was like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers like come to your cubicle. You gotta go to the locker real quick before.
Yeah.
And he was like, you DION? He's like, bro, fuck with the moving, man. Love the fridge and all, and I'm talking about, I'm on Canal. And LA Fitness, nowhere that you feel me. And so it's like, no, you absolutely right, brother. I'll get like, because we don't take joy in that shit, or take that back, we don't seek it out, it means so much more.
Yeah, man.
Because we never, I promise you, bro, I have never in my damn life cared about like clout or popularity with this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's no currency
But
there,
I
really.
do understand that, like, as we're growing and we all doing this, there's a responsibility for us to represent our people the right way.
Exactly.
So if we're doing this and we're doing it in a way that champions joy and happiness and putting on for our people and we're getting recognized, then that's different. That's when, like, now you right about that one. Because, like, I called my wife, I was like, oh, somebody just recognized
you married, bro?
It's a little weird, bro. See, you see how petty he is. Ignore that. Ignore that. Don't just continue. Carry on.
I see why when people come in, they look this way. Because it's dark on
Yeah, man.
With the Houston that lost his son.
Man.
Flip that.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
No, but no, you. Oh, yeah, come on. Real quick.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
This is a bourbon here. And
Make that shit up, bro. Come on, make that shit up.
Yeah, let's go. You got to
look at the copper bottle, first of all. The design, right? It's aged. Aged well. Aged well. Okay.
You're right.
Zoom in on me. Zoom in on me. Okay. Now this one here has a bit of an aftershock, if you will. Right? You're gonna
what in the STD?
Man, I'm with you, bro.
All I'm saying is you can have a shot of it, you can make you a cocktail, and you can get drunk. All right? So we're gonna
That boy trash as Jack
trash
Harlow.
as hell. Trash as hell.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. All right. This was for Jack.
But for real though, I mean,
Woo!
I really appreciate y'all explaining what happiness is from y'all perspective. I've always wanted to make those I love and care about proud. Because I've been doing things correctly in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? I'm also a smart man and a thinking man, so I know if making them proud means doing something wrong or against my moral compass, I won't do it without talking to people, bro, you know what I'm saying? Happiness is being comfortable to me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Happiness is a freedom amongst my brothers, my sisters, my family, my brothers from others, my friends, my companions, my compadres, everybody, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, like Dion kind of hinted at earlier, you have to evaluate yourself to know what happiness is to you. There's no universal definition of happiness, man. So what makes you happy may not make Dion happy, may not make Amon happy, may not make McKinday happy. Well, being on the boat makes McKinday happy. Obviously, this motherfucker
boat life.
He can't get out the goddamn ocean and save his goddamn life.
Bro, he's wearing boat hats on land.
His goddamn life.
On land.
Okay? He was wearing that boat hat before he got a boat. Okay?
Oh, boy,
He
man.
been telling y'all who he was the whole time.
So I would like, and I don't think I've even seen the happiest point in my life yet.
Of course.
I know it's coming before I'm 50, you know what I'm saying? I know it's coming, and when I get there, y'all can just cross me off y'all list. I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna love y'all from a distance, bro. Hey, from a distance, man, you know, because I want to, as Dion did, retire his mom. I'm gonna retire my parents. I'm gonna retire my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I would like nothing more. And I get emotional talking about my son all the time because that's my guy. He's a soldier. He's a warrior. Matter of fact, he has, and we're gonna put blessings on my son already. He has tested coming up because his seizures have come back. Yeah. You know, and it's a scary moment as a parent.
Of course.
I hate to worry, but I'll be okay. I can manage. I've been in stressful situations my whole life. I hate for his mom to worry about him. Mm-hmm. She does enough. She does so much for him, man. So I just really hope everything goes well, man. But I want nothing more to put my son in a place where he's taken care of. Yep. Me, him, even if it's with her, taken care of, bro. And he has to worry about nothing until I'm old and gray. That's it. That will make me fucking happy. That'll be the happiest point in my life.
I think that, you know, and that's why a lot of people don't know, but I was very intentional about using the word dream. Is because dream, happiness, and love are all ambiguous. And
ambiguous. I'm
yeah. And 10. Oh yeah, we there today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston, baby.
Slim thick.
We'll call his ass at midnight.
Dion funny as hell.
Oh boy.
And I use them because
look how quick he comes back to his point. This boy is nice. He's media trained.
He's a fucking professional, bro.
Yes.
He does this. He does this, man.
When it comes to those three things, not only is it dependent upon the person and their experience, but it always shifts. It's never one thing. You know what I mean? It's dependent upon what you've gone through, how you're feeling, how your day went, what you think is attainable. You know what I mean? And so it's like, no, like that's exactly, you know, I challenge people to like, no, you should want more because for me, I'm lucky that I believe anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't have one ready. Okay. I didn't know that. Hey, future guest. It's your warning, goddammit. They didn't tell me that was gonna happen.
You know how he did that though? Joe, whenever I don't have to go to work,
that's where I got it from.
Especially vacation, bro. I wake up because I work hard. I got so many fucking jobs, Dion, and I don't want to have so many jobs. I want to do this and be a father,
right?
And just help and make an impact. I wake up and yell, anything is possible. Every goddamn day I ain't got to go to work, bro. Now yell at the top of my fucking lungs. I don't care who around. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you do got a gun on you though, so motherfuckers ain't just finna say shut the fuck up.
Hey, one day my son, right? He came and got in my bed and shit, and I woke up. I'm like, I yelled that shit, right? He took his headphones off his light, and he don't talk. He was like, put the shit back on, got out of my bed, and walked out. He's like, man, I ain't fuck with this crazy motherfucker. He just left.
He didn't feel like you wanted him to be comfortable. He said that, but no, yeah. So I think for you, I think for all of us, it's always a challenge. I see us running this shit.
Facts.
Like I see, man. Like I just like because I have feelings and I have visions that I've never been that person. Like, oh, this will lead to this. But I feel it with all of this shit that we're doing. And so I want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and growing emotionally and mentally as we get there. That's why I told you about the working out shit.
Yes.
It's like, no, like, it's not that, I get a lot of joy out of shit. No, it's like, I want you to look and feel your best for whatever that top moment is going to be for you.
Working out.
Well, let me be very clear when I say this.
This nigga don't work out.
He a moron for this already.
Whenever I show up, I'm going to always look my best and feel my best.
That's not the point, bro.
Right? So let me be clear, right? I understand the whole workout shit. I've been there. I've done it. All right?
You're supposed to keep doing it.
Exactly.
That nigga stopped.
Right.
He said, I've done it.
I've done
Once.
it.
I got no reaction for that response because he means that shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? Wherever I show up, I'm gonna be dripped up. Okay? I'm gonna be fly. Right? It's just what I do. Right? It's what the fuck I do.
Bro. Your health is your wealth, bro. Your health is
my health is my wealth.
Your melanin and your health is your first form of currency, bro. You fucking born with that shit.
And
dog.
let me
I feel like I'm being attacked
let me hit back. Yeah, let me hit
the
back.
weight warriors.
Because
the fuck is going on right now?
Oh my God. Holy shit. Hey, I'm ready for that shit to be funny. Hey, that nigga said the weight warrior.
Did I not call him a moron before we started? He's good at being a moron. It's okay.
Yo, he won. Hey, you won.
You
won that interaction. And you've been fighting off motherfucking body chambers for years. He went in he pulled out the katana line.
Why you do that, bro? You should have been a swim thick, bro. You should have been there.
Yeah, that's right.
He took motherfucking heavyweight ass. Boy, shut up.
He called you slim thick.
Yeah, he heard him.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you ain't hit the button.
Don't worry about it. It's right there.
Because he enjoyed it. He looked at you. He's like, I'm not gonna hit it.
All right, look. We are way overdue, right? We're overdue on time. But
no, but I have to say one thing, bro. Okay,
let him say one thing.
All in fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with people's weight issues because they come from a myriad of things. You know what I'm saying? It could be nature. It could be induced by something that happened in your life. So don't think I'm out here shaming big people because I know how it is to grow up the ugly duckling.
I pray that they get to an hour into this episode to see that he be apologized.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And we gotta put this picture right there.
I know how it is to grow up on the other side of the social standards, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just shooting shots at y'all because y'all shot shots. First of all, I got called an African booty scratcher fucking for the first 16 years of my goddamn life.
Yeah, that was the joke back in the day.
It was very valid.
Hey,
my name is Abbas here.
That was the top one.
Yeah.
That was the one where like if they got that bar roll,
it was done.
Hey, you remember this one?
You were booty scratcher.
You be like, you talk to a chick. Talk to a chick, right? You be like, man, you my friend? She be like, yeah. No, she be like, no. Like, man, what shit? Open your booty and let me in. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
I remember, bro, but that's some wild shit.
It's wild as fuck. Like,
some shit we can't repeat.
Like, that shit wild as fuck.
We gotta watch it. Like,
I mean,
catch a girl, freak a girl.
All that.
Like, that's wild.
All that.
So, you know what?
We was wild as kids.
Great point, though, bro. But see, the games we played as shorties groomed us in the society we in, though. What more trash game is it than fucking catch and kiss? Bro, for real. Yeah. Come on, what was that teaching back then?
I was trying to, yeah.
Hey, for the first time,
Mailman.
all us quiet in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, the motherfucker was like, everybody
like, dang.
Yeah.
What was it teaching,
Hey,
bro?
you know we played this.
Guilty.
Mailman.
Guilty.
We gotta keep going, bro. What? Speed past that shit, goddamn it.
And so if you play Catch and Kiss, you're going to be on a feature song with Mystical and R. Kelly, all right? You're going to be there.
Look.
Wow.
Look. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who making that beat, though?
We are at hour 43, right? Do y'all want to just touch one of these topics real quick?
Of course.
All right, fuck it.
But I don't like how you said touch, though. But let's
he
keep going.
did say a little.
You said touch and you popped your hand like that.
He did.
Yeah,
He
touch
did do
the
that.
topic. I didn't
Put
leave
your
a
mouth
long.
in your hand.
I didn't
Do
leave
it
a
all.
long pause in the
Correct.
touch.
Point Dion, like the tennis match. Point Dion.
They be like, bro, they on that side, nigga. We know.
We know this already, man.
Bro, swear you done told us some shit we ain't know.
All right,
Swim thick.
So here we go, right? What character flaw of yours is both good and bad?
Define flaw and define character to start with.
Well, we know what his shit is.
Clearly.
Fucking denial all over there.
Clearly.
Got me a long way in life.
All right, so I'll say this, right?
I refuse to accept my flaws, bro.
I'll say this. I think. So then the question doesn't. You don't have to answer.
Nah,
the question,
I got
right?
you.
He asked it already.
Do your thing, though. Do your thing.
Flaw. All right. I was told last night.
Oh, this is personal.
No. It's not personal. It's not personal at all.
Oh, right, it's super personal.
But I was told last night that I got a slick mouth. Right. I talk slick. Right.
Was that person older than you?
First of all,
No.
that's something that a woman would tell a man.
Exactly.
Absolutely, bro.
Right. So I thought about that.
You're getting jazzy at the mouth, huh?
I thought about that, right? And I said, all right, I talk shit, right? It's what I do. I talk shit. It is my defense mechanism, and it can also be a hindrance to me because maybe I speak out of turn.
You talk
sometime,
7-foot shit, bro. That's your problem. You talk 7-foot shit.
Don't tell me what my problem is. I'm telling you what my problem is. I don't need you to tell me what my problem
your
is.
issue.
No, I'm saying I don't need you to say anything right now. Okay,
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
All right? Fuck. And my mama told you, in my mind, I'm 6'6". What are you talking about, man?
She talk 7-foot shit, Dion.
So
talking Matumbo shit.
If that's a flaw, right? I think it's good and bad, right? Because at the end of the day, for me, when I thought about it, I said, all right, well, shit, I ain't taking no shit from nobody. I don't give a fuck how big or small I am, right? And sometimes,
whoa there.
No. And sometimes, like I said, I don't maybe think about the other person that I'm talking to and how that will make them feel.
Okay.
Right? And that is a problem because I don't maybe always think that my words can affect the next person. Yeah. Because I say to myself, well, everybody know mine. They know mine gonna talk some shit. But if they value me as a person that they consider my opinion valuable, then when I'm talking crazy or I'm talking slick, it can really affect them. I never thought about it that way.
Got you.
Never thought about it that way. So maybe I think that would be my.
Did you apologize, bro? Could you obviously say something to trigger something, bro? So hopefully you apologize.
I tried.
If you're wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the unsaid conversation that happens. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. No, I don't have a problem apologizing.
I think mine would be, and it's funny because this actually has something to do with y'all, is that because I'm on a different wavelength now.
Different frequency, yes.
I've
frequency turned up. I ain't mad at you, brother.
Like I've unlocked this just way of processing, thinking, acting, doing, is that it does not gel with the average person. And I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And I can't give a fuck because it would deter me from my ultimate destination. But being a representative of the people, I also don't want to alienate a portion of them.
Facts.
Gotcha.
And so
Gotcha.
that is good. It's good because it's built my strength and built our community. But I don't want to induce negativity because I still love them. And that is something that as a leader, I have to continue to work on and be cognizant of, is that I'm a representative of all people,
yep.
not the ones I like. You know what I mean? And that's extreme. That's a lot of responsibility.
It is, bro.
But I have to do it if I am going to be who I say I am. And so, that's
who you're destined to be.
Who you need to be for the people, bro.
Right, exactly. And
Absolutely.
so that's a daily battle because they not knocking me off. Like, I'm straight.
Right.
But I kind of have to jump off that way of thinking for the sake of bringing them with me. And I'm not even talking about like family. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah,
I really love everybody. You know what I mean? That's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, oh man, you should. Well, I'm like, I don't gotta run for nothing. Like, I'm really with motherfuckers. That's the difference. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm building my shit organically, but also I really, really fuck with people. Like, I'm a regular motherfucker. But like, it's also like understanding that, like, if we're going to take this mantle of being them niggas, then this is something that come along with it.
Yep.
It's non-negotiable.
Yep.
Right.
And we can't just take everything else and leave some people out.
You can't take everything that you love in it and then shit that you hate, leave it there. No, it's all encompassing.
Exactly.
Well, I kind of mentioned to Dion at the gym that it's funny how I'll see him, and notice the impact he has on this immediate circle, but then I'll see pictures of other influencers doing other things, and I look in their circle and I'm like, is that Dion? And I'm like, he's there. So I know he's there making a fucking impact though. He impacts everywhere he goes, you know what I'm saying? Just had to get that little tidbit off because that was a real conversation, for about 5 minutes where we should have been working out, but we didn't.
But I will say about this though, you know what I do love for the first time in my life is that I know you didn't say nothing, but I also know that you didn't feel less than because even with y'all, I'm my present self too.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm talking
you were organic,
right,
bro.
Right. And so, but I also make sure that I support and I hold myself accountable to that. You know what I mean? Not just being me.
You did say if you need anything, holla.
Man.
That's the end of the conversation, man. Holla at me.
And so it's like what I love about that is like, man, I'm there. Y'all call me, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But other than that, I'm minding my fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
True shit.
Like that's it. Because it's like, other than that,
Boy,
I gotta be building.
Thumb was on fire.
I did miss you.
Real Twitter figure,
I'm
baby.
like, God damn, boy, Thumb was working over there.
No, the whole time he been here. I had going nuts.
I had to walk up to him and say, hey, bro, that's not part of the workout, is it?
Man, and I told him, he don't know. I'm like, the gym is just my office.
There you go.
I'm on a Zoom call on the bike.
Well, you know what? We did miss you on the 100th episode. We
did.
Yeah,
that's all right, though.
But listen, I was asleep.
Yes, rest well earned, bro. You needed
For
that.
real. Because
I
I
know.
know, and then it's like, remember, if I'm up at 4 a.m.,
Oh yeah,
then the problem it ain't, I can't stay up. But I had a lull between.
Yeah.
And so like for 4 hours, when I'm normally like whining, I didn't have nothing.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, bad.
Yeah, no.
Wake up about 9:30. It's dark. You think it's Tuesday?
Wasn't mad. You know what I mean? But I get it.
I missed the shit.
Well, that's a real thing. I'm glad you're
drunk
mad.
something for free. Like nigga, I don't get it, bro. I don't get invited to shit because I don't have any fake friends. So all of us are working.
Right.
So if y'all invite me to some shit, nigga, it's the only shit I'm invited to.
Okay.
The rest of the time we working.
We work.
So
We
when I miss that time to get free shit,
That was terrible.
I'm mad because I ain't paying.
Don't let him get that
I'm
shit
gonna
off.
go to the bar. Hey, I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm like,
Yep.
he got me.
It's
I'm
all
walking
good.
over
It's
there.
all good. You already know what time it is,
Looking
man.
like motherfucking Cliff from Love Boat, baby.
My point is really short, bro, because the question was what character flaw can be good or bad. And at the age of 43, I'm better understanding that I didn't know what my flaws were. So I can't diagnose or analyze what they are, but I don't. I'm being told different now from various different angles. Like, fam, I can't say this though. I had a skewed opinion about what accountability is. I had a skewed opinion about what accountability is because I thought certain things were right or correct when it came to directing people on what is and what isn't. And you had to take into account other people's perspectives, bro. So I'm rediscovering myself now. I've been humbled in quite a few ways. So now I'm building myself back up, but I didn't know what my flaws were. You know, I just know that nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to go there.
All right, man. Well, this is episode
Besides these striking good looks and this height and these muscles, you know.
Okay,
those
this is
can't be
episode
flaws.
109, man. We want to thank Brother Dion.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, you know what? Before we get out of here, though, I want you to talk about what you're doing at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, so I'm doing a TEDx talk.
TEDx.
On Wrigley Field.
Who is Ted?
I have no idea.
Does it stand for anything?
And why is it not Ted?
It might do, but you putting me out there. You feel me? I mean, you back up. Hey, we about to edit this shit.
Right.
Edit that out. Goddamn. Put his apology in this shit, bro.
No, because I ran into.
I don't know what's putting me out there.
No. This shit's real, right? Because I've run into people. They be like, "No, I just did the TED talk," and I'm like, "All right, that's cool. I know it's a thing,
Right.
but who the fuck is Ted?"
But I think it's like the company.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind goes. But go ahead.
Theodore Roosevelt.
But okay, all right. So
Tajudeen Jabbar.
Ted, what up, baby?
Theodore Lewis. God damn it. Come on, fam. You know a lot of Teds.
Pastor Lewis.
I think he the only nigga on earth that can name off 7 Teds.
Oh yeah. But back to Wrigley Field. I want to get into that before you get out of here.
I'm doing a TED Talk this Thursday, August 4th, on Wrigley Field.
Gallagher's Way, right?
Huh?
Is it at Gallagher's Way, or y'all gonna be on the field?
No, we're gonna be like on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's gonna be my talk. The theme of the event is rethinking the hypothesis. And my
Rethinking the hypothesis?
Yep. And
Okay.
my talk will be on bringing dignity and respect into food distribution.
Dope.
And once they put the packet, I'm shooting that bitch to the moon.
I already know.
Like,
You need
like
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
don't tap my knee like that. No.
Why can't they say the same shit, though?
Exactly. Because you flagrant as hell over there, man.
He's like, go ahead, man.
Warm and soft, big hand ass, man. Go ahead on, man. Fuck, man. He trying to take it, man.
I'm being filled with R. Kelly Mystical. I'm sorry, bro. Fucked up.
Yo, you volunteer, motherfucker?
No, can't do that.
Man, no. So doing the talk there, man. First time doing a TED talk, and no college degree from Inglewood, and this shit mean the world to me because just showing people what's possible. So this is about to be big.
Do you know how? You do know how much WIPEPO, white people, love a brother or a sister with a struggle story, bro. Your inbox for to jump up about 200 goddamn million.
The bag.
But you understand this, dog?
But here's the thing, the beautiful thing, and this is what you all see with my content, is that it's not even about the immediacy involved. It's about, if you notice, because of TikTok, most content lives forever now.
Facts, bro.
So it went from being about the
VHS
timeline.
tapes.
No.
Yeah.
Even social media, it went from being about, being a chronological order of it happening to now you can be on TikTok and look at a video that was posted today, scroll, and the next one was 3 months ago.
Right.
So what I do, if you notice, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my secret sauce.
Let's
talk
get it.
about it.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
When it comes to our content, I don't mention holidays. I rarely mention the day of the week.
So you can't trace the time.
No. It'll always apply.
He's making it eternal.
Okay.
So it's evergreen content.
You don't age
Evergreen.
it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you that shit is 10, bro. Absolutely.
And so
I love it.
So when it comes to the TED Talk, of course there will be that initial response, but it's also this thing living on into infinity and always being a piece of content, a moment in time that speaks to our work. And so now it's like, hey, a lot of people do TED Talks on hobbies. A lot of people do TED Talks on their work. I'm doing this shit on my gift. And it just hit different because it'll always apply because what I'm speaking on is evergreen in nature. It is speaking on bringing quality. It's speaking on the human experience. It's speaking on perception-based programming, things that will always be in season and we would always want.
Facts.
So that's why you're right about people in the story, but also, I challenge myself to, sometimes I'll touch on it, but mostly it's about the human experience as a whole and not even having to be a fucking underdog story.
Right.
It's about seeing something that could be better and making it better.
Big facts. You know what I'm saying? TEDx talk.
Yeah.
What is a TED XXX talk then?
This
Freaky Jason's out of here, man. Hey, man, look, it's episode 109.
109, baby.
109, man. We out, man. It's the Corner Convo. You heard?
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but
Go ahead then. DION, he had a dream. and weigh more than basketball courts and weighing shit on triple beams.
Whip dick.